All right. I'm here with the boy Michelangelo. How we doing?
We're doing good, bro. We're watching LFC,
The
Liverpool,
boys?
the boys.
The boyskis?
Yes, sir.
Yo, I mean,
I think no, I'm not even being fake about this, but I think you guys have the best uniforms.
oh,
That Liverpool red is just
no,
I don't know, but in those LeBron shoes, they just look like those crunchy curls. They look
Crunchy
nasty.
Kurowskis?
Yeah, but this color right here, the
It's just
uniforms.
plain. It's a simple jersey this year. I'm like, we didn't do nothing with it, but
But that's to me that's the beauty. Like you keep it simple. You don't go like what
you don't
Barcelona.
like the overboards?
No, what Barcelona's been doing lately with these jerseys is just it's nasty. But like if you just keep it simple, to me that's beautiful.
Like,
Like what the NBA did with the city editions, and then MLB does too.
you don't
Like,
like all that stuff?
nah, dude, that's
No, I know.
you're.
This one is like just a solid red, like the old school. Like, yeah.
It's almost like this decade is kind of going back into like those '80s.
Mm-hmm.
Remember those nasty '80 colors?
No, you like. It was like everything gets recycled, bro.
Everything's good. Yeah, that's what I'm. That's
And
what I'm
then it's
learning.
almost for good though. Sometimes when you go back to just like keeping it simple, right?
Some teams do it all right, like
Yeah.
the Denver Nuggets when they come out with the rainbow stuff.
You like that one?
Yeah, because they
What
did.
was that original year? Like 80?
Yeah, I just remember Alex English would wear it probably
Alex
like
English, right? Yeah.
like 80, 83 or something like that.
Yeah.
Like they did it like it looks perfect on them.
Mm-hmm.
But then with like was it the Miami Heat? They do the Miami Vice.
You don't like
one?
the Vice? The Vice is
Nah,
hot,
dude,
bro. I
that-
mean, no, I get you, but it was just kind of more like the theme for like the show. But no, yeah, some. Which one was really bad, bro? You know what? I didn't really like the T-shirts from Puma, bro. You know how they just had like a plain like a training shirt, pretty much.
for who? For
They had
for basketball?
no, for soccer. I don't want to mention the team. Milan had one. The Dortmund one was actually
But
kind of
Puma,
like, yeah.
Puma's like the stuff they did for Senegal was pretty dope.
Oh no, yeah.
And they went sleeveless though, weren't they?
Nah, for soccer?
Senegal? Yeah.
Sleeveless for soccer?
I think they did.
They're the
bro.
only ones ever, no?
It looked like it was a tank top.
No. And they played?
I want to say they did.
No.
You'd have to look it up.
Duh,
But I
come-
remember the Senegal Puma came out with the one for the Senegal for the World Cup, and those are raw.
sleeveless?
Yeah, it looks.
No,
it
there's
looks
no way
sleeveless.
someone went sleeveless soccer, bro.
It looks sleeveless. I might be thinking about Usain Bolt though.
Jamaica man?
Yeah, but these no, like I said, these just keep it simple.
No, yeah. Look at this is the thing, bro. Like the boys struggle this year, but Van Dyke, he's living another like another half, bro. Look at him. You're gonna see him right now any second.
Oh, look at Trent.
Trent Lad. Man, everyone's running
I
that
feel-
inverted fullies, right? It's like inevitable, bro.
I think that's a Prem thing though for sure.
Nah, you guys right.
Like we were talking about earlier, how the Prem to me was it you or was it Elo who said it's like the casual kids watch this? Like if
oh,
eh,
it's appealing to the casual.
right if I want to show somebody a game that doesn't like
To
soccer,
excite them?
to excite them to get them into it, like I'm
Yeah.
definitely gonna show them the Prem because it's nonstop action, it's fast paced, high scoring,
Mm-hmm.
and it's great talent. But like
There's just the physical side of the game, bro. Or just like the
it's
commitment
taxing
to
though, because you could tell with Liverpool, like would you call them the greatest mid-table team of all time?
greatest mid-table team ever.
You're not far from
Whoa.
it's not far from the truth though, because like the guys they have, the talent they have on the field is they won with them. It's
Yeah.
guys that have won, and then new guys that like are actually, top tier talent like Darwin and Cody and Lucho, but you could tell these guys are taxed, dude. Like,
No, especially like the main like the core guys.
oh,
Like
yeah.
Hendo, Mo. And even then like Robo and Trent, bro. They're on the younger side, but dude, they're the ones that started so many games and like demanding wise.
See, the thing about Trent though, I don't get if it's something in his head, like psychological, where he's had his shortcomings in defense, like
Yeah.
falling back, and he's been attacked on the media.
No,
I don't know.
it's-
I don't know if he's attacking himself like mentally, where, because this game really like I can you explain it? Like, how come he's like
Right now?
backtrack so bad? He went from one point being called the best right back.
You know what
you
it
know,
is?
in
I feel
the
like
world.
he put on muscle. In a weird way, and that made him stiff. He was like I don't know. It's that hair too. The hair is like 20 pounds.
Is that what it is?
Nah, for real though. When he was younger though, I don't know, like the athleticism, and he just looked like more lean, bro. And then now he just kind of looks a little more like stiff.
But he's still fast.
No, he is, but it's just it's weird because like Robo is really fast. There it is. See, that high line's just so dangerous, bro.
Well, the one thing they haven't lost for sure is their passing. Like those two.
Oh no, those
like,
two make runs nonstop, bro.
Like coming out the back. Like
Look,
those
see,
two?
this is so risky, bro. Everyone steps forward, they get you against.
That's
your
where they
own
fall.
momentum.
Their final line, dude.
It's because they it's so hard to time that, bro. And then like if you time it wrong, dude, your whole momentum, now you got to run against your momentum, you know. And you see that. All right, I didn't want to get to this point, but dude, where do you got Militao right now?
Militao
Militao, where you got him?
is in terms of what, like
Just top center backs.
top center backs. He's top 5 for sure.
For real?
Mhm.
Go through this list real quick, please.
I don't know. Like I wouldn't put him number
Don't
one.
don't give me an order. Honestly, dude, he's like knocking at the door of one for me for some reason.
Like his teammate is probably better.
Rudy?
Yeah, Rudiger.
Something about Militao, bro.
Rudy, it's the whole Virgil. It's the whole Virgil van Dijk thing where
Yeah.
Virgil was allowing these guys freedom,
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of what he does goes unnoticed, right? Like
Because
with
he
Virgil.
puts the pressure, like the pressure's
yeah,
on
yeah,
him.
like he welcomes that pressure. And when you welcome the pressure, you're also going to be vulnerable to mistakes. So
Mm-hmm.
whenever a mistake comes up, it's like, oh, what was Virgil doing?
No, yeah, it's
Right?
no matter what. Yeah, he's the responsibility.
I think Rudiger
is the responsibility.
is the responsibility guy than Militao. Like Militao, like no doubt. Like I said,
Dude,
like
how he blitzes right now, dude. I'm
Yeah.
like, he's like full speed when he goes and gets you, bro.
that team is just perfect. I hate to say it, but that team is just perfect.
I
Like
know,
they're
I
the
was like,
perfect balance of like experience and youth.
yeah, how do we get there? Right? Like, yeah, I was trying to avoid. Let's just get it out of the way now. But no, yeah, dude, me because I saw there was like because I follow the Liverpool, bro, and like when he was on Porto and like Liverpool lit up Porto, and I'm like, he still scored a header goal. He was the one that scored like off a corner,
Right.
and I'm like, oh, the good old days. Like we can't mess with that guy now. But like, dude, how he blitzes the ball, dude, and puts pressure on you. Like that's what a lot of people can't like. There's a handful of guys like does like in positioning and everything, but like one-on-one like individually defending you, like attacking you and trying to get the ball, dude. Militao's right there, dude.
I'll give it to him for sure. It's insane. Like him. Obviously Araujo.
Yeah,
Araujo
Araujo. It's
is
him and
proven.
Araujo, like the ones
Araujo
that
is
can
proven.
blitz you, like
Mhm.
full speed blitz you, and still like recover like off a turn and stuff.
And then guys that like you could see playing on as a fullback. Like
Mhm.
Militao, I think did it for Brazil.
No, he
too,
did it
right?
for Brazil, and that's where
Yeah.
you know where I told you. I told you my big thing was like, dude, I think Militao's got to start as center back, and they didn't have a fully a
Who's
right
that,
back Brazil.
Brazil, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly, yeah. And that's the thing. Like I didn't even see that.
Yeah.
I remember you saying like it's got to be Militao. I'm like I don't see it, but no, he's definitely.
Well, it's because Thiago and Marquinhos are both good, bro. But Militao is just like, dude, like the pace of like today's game, you need people like Militao, Araujo. He's good on, dude. When he drives the ball, legit, dude.
And the crazy thing is they don't even need him to do that.
No,
They don't even need him to do that.
I was saying the other day, I was like, I told my uncle, I was like, I think it's been like 8 years since I seen Toni Kroos lose the ball or like give a bad
Oh my
pass.
God, dude. I was hanging out at one of my cousins' house on
Yeah.
Friday, and his neighbor comes over, and we were playing this like it's like a board game where you hit like a little plastic ball and try to score into the. It's like a football with the finger.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's like, oh, you do the free kick like Messi.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, does this guy know that I'm a Messi fan or something? But
Yeah.
I just played it off. I'm like, who's Messi?
Yeah.
He's like, you don't know Messi? I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, Cristiano Messi? Is that who you're talking about? The guy from Portugal? Anyways, it turns out the guy was a Madrid fan. So we're just talking about, Madrid. And I kind of like test out the people before I talk to them. Because I'm like, okay, is this a legit fan or is this just, a casual?
A zero substance, sir.
No, but this zero substance, right? But
Yeah.
this guy knew his history, right? He knows his stuff.
Yeah.
So then I told him, I'm like, dude, I hate that you guys can literally bench Toni Kroos
Yeah.
and Luka Modric for a long period of time, and you guys are still good. And then when you guys need them, you like a Champions League game, you guys need them.
Yeah.
go back to all reliable, all reliable, because you know they're
Bro.
gonna be there.
There's only 2 teams right now that were like where they like go to the bench and they might be better, bro. And that's honestly like
Oh, for sure.
Madrid and City. Like, dude,
City. Oh, there's another one. City. Like,
Yeah.
who, you know, our good friend Eloy. He was talking about John Stones,
yeah,
and I think John Stones has been overrated. But ever since I said that,
yeah,
John Stones has been proving me wrong these past 3 games.
dude. I just have flashbacks of that goal line clearance. Like, I just like there's like sometimes where I'm just like sitting there, like like at work or something, and then I just get flashbacks of the goal line clearance.
He's probably like he's been playing like the best center back the past month for sure. I think so.
Stonesy,
Stones, he's look good. He's look good. Ever since I've called, I think I put a.
he's strong, bro.
I think I motivated. I think you heard me.
Yeah, the
I think you heard me, bro. I put the Miguel curse.
the toughness list. You got to put you didn't constructive criticism.
Yeah, that's what it is. But I mean, yeah, Stones, Araujo,
Yeah,
the 2 boys from
Stones is top
Madrid.
5 right now. Cause
he's looking like it.
Cause it's wild. Cause like obviously everyone thought Ruben for sure, but like Ruben has kind of like
That's who my guy. Like coming into this year,
yeah,
I had Ruben Diaz as number 1. Even last year,
yeah.
just because I think Virgil's dealt with injuries, and
No, Virgil for sure has dropped a little bit. Yeah.
I don't even put him. I don't put him in my top 5 just because he's been dealing with injuries, and
No, just
maybe the lack of a partner. Because
No.
you guys haven't had a consistent center
No,
back.
but even
pairing,
then, like
right?
you could see, like in games, Kunate looks better than him at times.
Oh, that's fair to say, but
Yeah.
he hasn't really have a consistent pairing though, has he?
Well, that's just like where Matip and
Matip
Joe
and-
Gomez
yeah.
haven't been able to like to hang consistently for like 5-6 games.
So
you know?
so I think that also kind of like
Nah, but the things Virgil
him.
does is like it's just crazy because like what like man like superstar standard is like a whole nother world though. Yeah, because like Verge dude sometimes do like he does little plays like he doesn't do it like the whole 90 minutes now where like he used to, bro, like where you used to like depend on this guy to just be a superstar, but those flashes are still there, but like that's the wild part though, where like the difference between world class and
right.
just kind of going down, on
and the like a guy like Stones,
yeah,
he's not expecting to be.
he's getting to
that.
world class, so now you don't expect that from him, but then when you see it, it's like kind of like
Right. Araujo, he's not expected the same thing.
Yeah.
The 2 guys from Madrid, it's not expected from them
no,
because they're not the superstar guys. Like
Yeah.
it's the whole thing with LeBron. They're like they put all this pressure on LeBron. Like, dude, year 20, LeBron for real. At
it
this
makes
point?
sense though, yeah, but no, it's just the standard, dude. It's like that's how hard you got to be on them, like.
And that's fair. Like you know
Yeah.
what? That's probably a privilege for them. Like,
Mm-hmm.
that they're held in such high
Well,
standards.
you already know, dude. Like
It probably motivates them.
Even then,
to
like,
maintain that.
right away, PSG. Like, dude, do you see that? Dude, bro, we're so dramatic when it comes down to PSG, bro. That's like, it's like, well, people are,
I get it. It's fair criticism.
Yeah,
though.
yeah, it's fair. It's like,
fair.
to me, the crazy part is, yesterday, bro, you didn't watch the Man U for a little bit?
No, I didn't watch that one. No.
Dude, Kaler was, you know what's wild to me? That, like the greediness sometimes where you can make decisions, like, bro, PSG had Kaler Navas, bro. They went and got Donnarumma. They invest that money like on a midfielder or something. It's little things like that, Like at the moment, like, nah, dude, trust me, bro. Like,
No.
yeah.
Kaler, like Navas, last decade, he was in my book. He was the keeper,
The
like,
good guy.
of La Liga.
Yeah.
He was the goalkeeper of the decade for La Liga, right?
For real?
And just in the decade alone, he's
Mhm.
top three.
Yeah,
Top three.
easy.
In my book.
No, yeah,
In my
easy.
book. Because what he did for Madrid, like, he for
Yeah.
sure one-on-one. He
Mhm.
for sure one-on-one.
Even the
Champions
World
League.
Cup with Costa Rica, bro. Like that was
Oh,
a
Costa
carry
Rica.
job. That was a carry
He
job.
carried them.
Yeah.
It's the farthest
CONCACAF?
CONCACAF teams went since the first World Cup the USA finished third.
Yeah.
Which if you want to
That-
consider
no,
that,
I mean,
whatever.
Do
But
they got footage on that?
Yeah. But Navas is that guy. But in the same book, like, Madrid went away from Navas
Yeah.
for Courtois,
No,
which
I know.
is a
Yeah.
smart move. In hindsight,
Longevity. Yeah.
in
yeah.
hindsight,
yeah.
and what it's paid off so far. I mean, they won the Champions League. They won every title besides the Copa del Rey,
Mm.
which they're in the final.
they got a
that.
chance. Yeah.
So in hindsight, that's a smart move. But Madrid went away from Navas a few years back.
Yeah.
PSG, they had the opportunity for Donnarumma, who Donnarumma was coming off a Euros
The best, like yeah.
and a great showing out with
Milan.
with Milan. So yeah, and I don't blame him from going that way.
No, you know what? Like yeah, like
But-
as a like, cause it sucks, cause it's like it was realistically like a 2-year plan. Like, oh, not a 2-year plan, 3-year plan. Like if it was like a 2-year,
The
Donnarumma is like a 5-year, like looking 5 years ahead, 6 years ahead.
yeah,
But we're like PSG, it felt like a 2-3 year plan with Leo, no?
I think the Leo stuff. Yeah, you would want it to go 3 years.
Yeah.
You know? I mean,
Like for real, you had 3 years
you
to
would
put
want it.
everything, no?
you would want it.
Yeah.
But I think when they went for Leo,
Mm-hmm.
first of all, when they went for Neymar, yeah, that's not even a 3-year or 4-year. That's a within the next 2 years. But when
Mhm.
they went for Leo,
That was win
That-
now?
that's a win now.
Mhm.
That's a no. We're the favorites because not only did they go for him, now they got him on the free.
Mm-hmm.
They also got Ramos on the free.
They got Donnarumma on the free too, no?
Donnarumma, I think it was on the free.
Yeah, that's why.
Hakimi was the one I think they
Transfer fee, no?
yeah, transfer fee. But they had just gone to the Champions League final not too long ago, like
Mm-hmm.
2 years previous.
COVID, no?
Yeah, when they lost to Munich.
Yeah, yeah.
So not only are you 2 years removed from a final, but now you got Neymar,
Mm-hmm.
who at 2 years ago
Was up there.
you could make a case he's the best, right?
Mm-hmm.
You got Mbappe, who you could make a case at that time. Well, now he's for sure number one.
Yeah, but like
think,
at that time
no
he was
doubt.
like stock
But at
rising.
that time, you could make a case that he's gonna be number one,
Mm-hmm.
right? You could see
Potential wise was
You could already see it.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
there. Messi, it could make the. In my book, he was number one at that time. But
Mhm.
you could say it like people are saying, like, no, this is the dude. This is the
Mhm.
guy.
Mm-hmm.
And now you bring in guys like Hakimi.
Yeah.
You bring in Donnarumma. You still got Verratti. You got Kempembe,
Yeah.
Marquinhos. Come on now.
No,
Like,
dude,
that
I think
wasn't-
the owner's not sleeping, bro.
No, I wouldn't be.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be.
No, that sucks, dude. Yeah.
I mean, then again, like whatever he spent on that team is probably like pocket change.
no, it is, but
But-
like,
But still, like
Yeah,
you
yeah.
just spent. You just went Galacticos. You just spent a bit. Like
yeah.
I was just watching a video
Mm-hmm.
on the Galacticos
Yeah.
that I seen on YouTube. Market wise, when they brought in Bex,
Mhm.
Figo, R9,
They already
um,
had Sisu.
they brought in Zizou.
Yeah.
Well, they brought in Zizou before R9
Yeah, yeah, no, yeah.
because they won the.
He was like with the first one, no? First signing on those guys.
Figo,
Figo, right? Oh, it
Yeah.
all started with
and then they won the Champions League.
that first year.
It was in '99, I think it was, or
Mhm.
2000. They beat Leverkusen.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, with the
Michael-
Zidane goal, no?
Michael Ballack, yeah,
Wasn't that the Zidane goal?
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And but I think they market like it was like $1 billion team.
In that time, bro.
Yeah, but then with R9 coming in, it was
Yeah.
$1 billion team
Mm-hmm.
that it was valued at, and it was looked at as a failure because
they didn't treble?
Not because when they brought in R9, because R9 didn't win a Champions League with them.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm talking like obviously.
Oh,
with
overall,
Zizou, yeah,
overall project. Yeah.
Because at first Zizou,
Yeah.
Figo, but then they ended up bringing in R9 and
Beckham.
Bex and yeah.
Yeah.
So and they had Roberto Carlos and Hierro and they had
Ike.
all these guys.
Yeah.
It was known as a failure.
Mm-hmm.
So
They won. How many times did they win La Liga?
in that time,
Just twice?
I think once.
Just once?
Deportivo won. Deportivo La Coruña won. Sevilla
Who's on that?
or Valencia, I think.
Who's
it
on that Coruña team?
was. That was I'm drawing blanks here, bro. Ballon
Yeah.
d'Or for us. Rivaldo.
Oh, the Rivaldo.
Rivaldo,
Yeah.
That's where we got. That's where Barcelona got from.
They took him right away from there. Is that one of those like, dude, like, what would you compare that team to? Like that,
El tipo.
like almost like this Arsenal team,
The
where like
Deportivo?
this they were young and then like, or more like even like Leicester.
At that time, it's because
It was a little more
Deportivo La
even.
Coruña
Yeah.
had like they had like late 90s.
Mm-hmm.
Because before they were like mid-table bottom,
Yeah, yeah,
even second division,
Mm-hmm.
and then they had like a little stretch where they were just
They
top,
got yeah.
top, and like for like late 90s, right into like the early 2000s,
Mm-hmm.
they were top, and then they just fell off again, and then they just fell off the map completely.
Now?
Yeah, no, I mean,
No, yeah.
but I don't know. I mean, whoever you want to give like a 5-year period where they just show up and it's like crazy, where they got all these guys.
Oh no, that's
I mean, early 2000s, like La Liga, it was kind of weird because they had two teams. The year that Porto won
mm-hmm.
the Champions League with Mourinho,
Yeah, yeah.
like, not only was it Porto, but like Monaco
Out of nowhere too. Was that around that
was
time?
on the final.
Yeah.
They beat Monaco in the final, and then it was two La Liga teams in the semis, and it was Valencia and
Was that
Villarreal, I think it was.
was that Chino Silva?
Yeah, I'd have to look it up.
Chino Silva?
No.
It was before,
he
right?
might have been.
Super young.
He might
That was
have
in
been.
Guaje though, right?
It was 04. When did he go to? City?
That was super young Guaje?
I don't think it was though.
No.
It wasn't. It
No,
wasn't 'cause
yeah. And that's what's wild, right? Man, dude, I just like yesterday, like real quick, because we're still like on the Kaler, bro. Like Felipe Luis looked solid, bro. Like on Nottingham, dude. There was like 8 Brazilians on that game, bro. 9.
And the
Nottingham versus Man U, bro.
Yeah.
I swear, bro.
oh Manchester, they like those are their guys, dude.
Dude,
like their best players are probably the.
Lodi and Felipe Luis started together, no? For how many? Like what? Like 2-3 years, Atletico?
It was maybe a little bit longer.
Like 4 or 5 years. Right?
Yeah.
You see them right there, and they look solid, bro. Like a Nottingham Forest.
That's a
That's wild, no?
that's a yeah.
Dude,
Who-
there was like 8-10 Brazilians, and I'm not even being dramatic, dude. Like it was like, cause even then yesterday, like Anthony, bro, like obviously, dude, all the pressure in the world, like right away price tag, you know.
You
but
know who's not a fan of that?
who?
Then I just shared you the quote. He's like
Oh no, that's why I'm bringing this up. The Cafu.
Cafu.
Yeah.
Cafu, right?
Yeah, yeah.
He's like he's not a fan of all these guys going to the Prem.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of makes sense.
A little bit, but dude, yesterday there was like Lesion Quebrada, you know, like they
Yeah.
had a chance. There was literally 10 Brazilians on the field yesterday. I
Wow.
swear, bro.
And
Because
now
it was
that's-
because even Fred, it was Fred. Dude, like there was like I think the right back was Brazilian for Nottingham Forest. Like Anthony was looking good, bro.
was
Like
he? Well, that's surprising.
no, it is, bro. But it's just like the pressure, bro. Come on, like
Probably because he was playing with his boys. Then
yeah, there was just something right there. He knows it was like practice.
that's
That was
that's
Lodi
what
on
it
that
was.
side, dude. But
Casemiro played.
Casemiro, I'm telling you, bro, there were so many players on the field. I would just look everywhere I would look. I was like, oh, there's a Brazilian.
Wow,
And I was like, Cafu's probably pissed right now watching this game.
I'm sure he is. It kind of makes sense though.
Nah, yeah, but I mean, dude, it's like it's the deepness, bro. Like Nottingham Forest, bro. Like, I mean, even then, like, so let's go to the Barca game. Who did play yesterday?
Yesterday,
Yeah,
Girona.
Girona, Nottingham Forest. How do you see that playing out?
No, not Girona. We
No.
played Getafe.
Getafe,
Yeah, Getafe.
Getafe, Nottingham Forest.
Girona was last week.
Nottingham Forest, Getafe. How do you see that playing out?
Where are we playing?
that's the big difference.
Where are we playing? Did you not see the sun yesterday?
A tie. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Xavi blamed that on the sun.
Oh,
He said the sun was getting in the eyes.
Yeah.
Hey, what did I when you texted during the game? You're like, I don't know why that's a beautiful stadium.
Yeah.
What'd I say?
The sunny out there.
It's a sunny day.
Bro, you can
sunny
see like
day.
the ocean out there, no? Or no? No, it wasn't. No,
I
it
don't think
was
it's an ocean. It's a
like a lake.
a sea.
Oh, I see.
They're in Barcelona.
Oh, that's your affiliates.
That's a derby. Like
That's oh yeah.
Girona, which is a city-owned team and owned by Pep's brother. Well, Girona, Getafe, Espanyol,
Mhm.
Barcelona, and I know I'm forgetting another one, but they're all.
What did you see yesterday? Like, what do you think? Like,
What I think
just
about the
like
Barcelona
struggle
game?
to create
I wasn't even struggling to create
like this.
'Cause
What we're
they-
seeing right here.
because they had their opportunities.
Yeah.
The same thing against the Girona game last week.
Mm-hmm.
They have their opportunities, dude. I think they had like 15 registered shots. Not that they were like any
None
good
on
shits.
target. No,
They had 3, I think, on target.
it's the
yesterday.
defense. No, the Getafe just was low key doing good on defense.
Well, a lot of these teams that Barcelona face in the Liga, what they do is they park the bus.
Yeah.
They literally park the bus because they
They don't really care about it, right?
You're not gonna match up with them.
Mm-hmm.
You're not gonna match up with them. And Barcelona actually like they play into their hands.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, we saw like if it's not Lewandowski
Yeah.
or Pedri like shooting
No.
for the most part, like they suck at finishing. Way Rafinha,
No, I told you, bro.
terrible.
Look at him.
Rafinha,
Leeds legend.
Rafinha gets, Rafinha gets on my nerves so much because he takes these guys on one-on-one. He makes beautiful passes. He
Yeah.
receives beautiful passes, and he misses a lot.
$1 move, $1 finish.
Dembas is probably like top player I've ever seen that just sucks at finishing.
Yeah.
Dembele? Oh,
When's he
yeah.
coming back?
I don't know. Maybe
Not
like,
even this season.
Nah, he should be probably back.
He's the big guy.
He
they
was
missed. No?
supposed to come back early March, mid-March, and then
Yeah.
he had like a 6-week fallback. So I don't know. I
6
think-
weeks. What?
Yeah, 6 weeks.
He
I
rushed
don't-
it too much.
I don't know. It's the whole thing that Eloy was talking about, new medical team.
Oh
I don't
yeah.
know what I don't know what's going on, dude.
You gotta start hire those city guys.
But yeah, yesterday it was right away as soon as like the game starts, Gavi goes in for a bad foul.
Mm.
So I'm now thinking, I'm like, all right, hothead. It's
Yellow,
it's
yellow skier no.
Yellow. It was a yellow one.
Yeah.
I'm like, right away we're starting off bad, and just no. They don't commit
Yeah.
to a certain play. It's almost
Like the DNA's not there yet, right?
the DNA is there, but
Yeah.
they just don't commit to. Like when we play Madrid
Mm-hmm.
or when we play even like the first leg against Manchester, maybe second leg too wasn't bad,
Yeah.
but you could see
The commitment to
like you
like
see the commitment,
to
you
the
can see the
brand, yeah.
identity, and
Yeah.
maybe it's because like a team like Madrid and Manchester, like they'll play.
they'll
us.
bring that out of you.
You know, Atleti too. When we play Atleti, but you see a lot of these 1-0 games when we play these guys too.
Yeah.
You see a lot of these 1-0 games where the heart is there,
Mhm.
the commitment somewhat against them for sure,
Yeah.
against the top dogs, but if it's not throwing into Dembele, throw it into Lewandowski
Force feeding, a lot of force feeding.
and hope for the best,
Yeah.
there ain't nothing there. Like they look so lost when Lewandowski's not playing, and then you take out Pedri. Like if Pedri was there and Dembele, yeah, I mean it'd be a different team because those two guys are.
That's
Like-
hard to be deep like that. That's like goes back to like being deep, dude. Where like if you bring someone, dude.
But the thing is, like we are deep.
Yeah, but not like we're like it's like you're like almost kind of like
But the thing is, like, okay, like yesterday, right? We had starting Busquets, Gavi, and Frank Kessie,
mm-hmm.
which I like for a game like yesterday. Busquets is not bad
Yeah.
because he doesn't have to worry about a defensive workload
Mm-hmm.
because in reality there wasn't any.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, they had their chances. They had their fair chances. I mean, there was the double doink you saw.
Oh, the double doink scheme.
Yeah, they had a couple. They had a couple open looks on counters, but that was about it.
Mm-hmm.
It was just a couple of things.
Like-
But like a game like yesterday, Busquets is perfect because you could just let him.
There's
be
not that pressure of getting attacked, right? Like,
yeah, there's not that. That pressure's not going to be there. He could just focus on spacing the floor for the team.
Yeah.
You know, and it wasn't his best game,
Mm-hmm.
but at least you have that option.
Yeah.
And then Frankie still plays.
No, like
Frankie still plays when
Yeah.
he's there. Like that's another luxury that we have.
Do you see Sergio as a backup six?
On Miami, yeah.
Huh?
Miami, yeah, you can
No,
look-
for you guys, for real. No.
For us, yeah. No, he's perfect.
He's a backup six now.
He's perfect as a backup. You know
Yeah.
what? If he's gonna start,
Yeah.
if
It's
he's-
against those guys. Those guys, no.
yeah. But even in like, I want him on. I don't mind seeing him against like these big
The
games.
big, yeah.
Like if we play Madrid, I don't mind seeing Sergio Busquets out there, but
Mhm.
I need to see him like in a diamond formation with
A little more
Frankie.
help, no.
Frankie next to him.
Yeah, yeah.
Like because Frankie is a
less
box,
responsibility.
He's a box to box.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, yeah.
So you could like Frankie could just focus on the defensive workload,
Mm-hmm.
kind of like how he does it for the Netherlands,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
where he's
The defense.
the defense. Like
yeah.
he's not the best,
No.
but he's damn good. He's up there. So then
Yeah.
Busquets could just could focus on, because the thing Barcelona likes to play is when they get the ball, like anybody from your right back, left back, center backs, when they get the ball, that
Yeah.
ball has to go into Busquets.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's not even an option. Like the whole playing through the wings is kind of a new concept that Chavis has been implementing with Balde
Yeah.
and Jules.
Mm-hmm.
But for the most part, it's give the ball to Busquets, and then let Busquets make the decision.
Yeah.
And it's always been like that. I mean, for like 10 years, it's been like that. But I don't mind seeing now where okay, if you're gonna have Busquets out there, you gotta have like Frankie De Jong
Yeah.
out there to kind of help out with the defensive workload, and then kind of rely on, let's say, PG or Gavi if you're gonna keep them in the mid.
It's that pace, bro. Cause like, I think that's what Madrid does so easy, bro. They just break a line, Vinny's in space, and it's just like when the boys left, I feel like that's been a little bit harder for you guys to get on the break where like 3v3s, you know,
That is
3v5.
the thing about Madrid though, that like their guys,
They're-
you know, their key guys have
Yeah.
aged well. They've aged well. But on top of that, like they've hit on their young guys a lot.
Oh,
They've
their
hit
Brazilian plug's probably the best. Like whoever their Brazilian guy is, like you gotta go talk to that scout.
yeah.
Dude.
Like Rodrigo the other day
Rodrigo's.
on Saturday.
Oh my
The runs Rodrigo was making was insane, dude. But the thing about them is,
Yeah.
no matter how bad they'll look,
Mm-hmm.
they have chemistry. Because
It's weird, right?
Because they've been together forever.
Mm-hmm.
They've been like their core guys have been together forever. That you could slide in one of these young guys.
They
that-
feed right into it, right?
They don't have any pressure. The young guys.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have any pressure because the old heads.
Yeah,
The old heads have that.
but
They know what's going on. They have the chemistry. They calm their nerves down. And then you still have a guy who is age, probably the weirdest career. Where not the weirdest, but a weird career where you get a guy like Benzema
oh yeah,
who, you know, you bring
who's
in
world class right now,
you
right?
bring in
Yeah.
from Lyon young. He takes a back seat to a lot of the guys,
Yeah,
right? Because you have Cristiano there, so you're like, okay, well,
took a while to mature.
it
Yeah.
took a while. Well, I think he matured. Well, in terms of his football game, but
Yeah, his game.
not as personal. Not as
No,
personal.
we don't wanna get there.
We're not gonna get into that. But in terms of his game, though,
Yeah,
I think he matured early because he understood early on, like, okay, I have Cristiano Ronaldo on my team.
yeah.
I'll take a back seat to that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'll play make to that. And then when he leaves, you see
So-
the runs that he makes now as a center forward, dude. When he
He
falls
just like
back,
stops and stuff.
it's insane.
He just gives that passing angle, right?
Champions League, and then him in the Champions League is just on another level.
Dude, what I've been seeing is like Vinny set like the culture for Rodrigo, bro. Like they're very similar characteristics now, dude. Like they're scrappy, dude. Not even pressing you, bro. Like defensively.
Yeah, but I
They
think
try.
Rodrigo has a calmer personality because Vinny is.
I know that's your
is a
thing, but that's
super
what
high-
helps that's what helps Rodrigo, bro. I'm telling you, that's like big bro, and it's like, wow, how did they just develop these guys out of nothing, dude? But I gotta move on, bro. I'm tired of talking Madrid, bro. It's like,
I feel you. Bro. I think 10 minutes was enough Madrid talk for me in one day.
nah, I mean, but the Brazilian wise, I'm just like, dude, how do they get these guys, dude? Oh, there it is. There she goes.
Is that offsides, Cody?
Hey,
No, they gave it to him. That's
Hey.
good. No, it's because it looked like he slowed down. He didn't want to celebrate.
I'm not gonna say anything, but you know, you saw my spreadsheet today. Cody Gakpo any timer.
I didn't see it. Is that
Well,
is that what you had?
Cody Gakpo any timer. Humble brag.
Nice. Who gave him that assist? Oh, that's what they're looking at.
Oh, VAR. Why did I
Oh.
say something?
The handball.
That's a Varsky.
Ah,
that's a Varsky.
That's tough to defend because
That's a Varsky, yeah.
that's tough to oh, he was offside, huh?
Nah, that's the VAR handball. Handball VAR for sure. Oh, no, I don't know.
Oh, you know what? He might get away with it because he wasn't even looking.
Ah.
It didn't look like he deliberately.
So we're watching the boys game and Trent Ladd. We're at VAR right now. I think Trent Ladd, that should be an assist, but they gave it.
There you go. No, that's good because it looked like it wasn't. Because you know how they want you to keep your arms.
Yeah, no, it was
By
tight
your
for a
body?
second because he closed his arm and then
Yeah.
it hit him and then as soon as he extended as soon as after the contact.
Right.
Oh, I'm giving out,
That's a good non-call though.
I'm giving out minute 35 locks out here. You know what I'm saying? No, bro, it looks like Lee's transitioning is pretty easy though here and there, man. It just no one big play like that, dude.
It's been pretty like back and forth, but nothing being produced.
No, trust me, dude. This is mid-table clash at its finest, right?
But it's not bad, like, cause your eyes are, they're not stopping, dude. It looks like they're running a marathon.
That's the Prem stuff, bro. That's
That's
just
what I'm
like a
saying.
lot of running for nothing.
It's so easy to watch because it looks like I'm telling you, it looks like both teams are running a marathon, but once it gets to the final third,
Yeah.
they just run back. They give it away.
What do you think about Cody, bro?
I like Cody. I like Cody's is how versatile he is.
He can play like
Cause I
2-3 positions, right?
yeah, cause he definitely like on the wings is probably where he does his best work. He's a playmaker. He's a really good playmaker.
He's got
But
like the
then
dribble, right? Like the dribbling in.
Yeah, and for a tall guy, it's insane to even see him do that.
Yeah.
But then when you see him when in the World Cup when they had him as a striker, he looked really good.
Mm-hmm. Well, to me, it's like back to the ball, bro. Back to the ball's not easy, bro. That's what a lot of people struggle with, dude. I mean, back to the player. So, dude, he's turning nice. Like he's doing little half turns in no space, bro. Darwin can't do that right now to save his life. Like Bobby can do it for sure, but
Ain't that like Mohammed's? Ain't that like his forte?
he's strong.
That's what I'm
Mo
gonna say,
just
'cause he's-
shields
yeah,
you, you know.
he's
But
got the strength.
no, dude, Cody is like creative in his turns. Right away, just little like step over and then boom, you see it right there.
Like, look at that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Right
Like,
on cue.
it just looks weird when you see a guy that tall.
No, I know, and that's what's wild. Like yeah, like athletically, I think that was a
nice
steal.
chip.
That was a steal, bro. Cody was a steal. Value wise and everything, I think that was a steal.
I don't know. I don't know if I'd label that a steal.
That's a
They paid
steal.
a hefty price for that.
No, it wasn't, bro.
How much they pay?
Today's NBA
Today's. How much did they pay for him?
was it 60?
Was it 60?
Yeah, that's a steal.
That's a hefty price.
That's a steal, bro. Today's NBA.
Yeah, I mean today's prime for sure.
Today, bro. People literally want to like rob the prem, like or like oversell.
You know
the prem.
what? When you
it makes
compare,
sense.
when you compare a guy like
Look at that adjustment.
that was a beautiful goal by
He was about
Mohamed.
to do like a little half, like wait, should I go this way? And then, and it's great. You know what, dude? I'm gonna give it to like I don't want to say short guys, but the short, lower center gravity guys,
Lower
bro. They
center.
adjust their body so good, man. Like look, right here, this was all body adjustment, bro. Bone just scored 2-0 to the boys. We just started watching, and the boys scored twice in like 3 minutes that we started watching.
How did he get this one? Was that Robbo?
I think that was Curtis Jones, bro.
Okay.
Scouser. Look at this right here, like the little.
Oh, that's a good. He split him too. It's
Yeah.
the 21
Oh, the run.
on that run. Like he
Cody
fell-
took the two guys.
He got behind him. No, I mean, Salah.
Mosky. Yeah.
Yeah, he split him. Like he got right behind him. He didn't even see him going.
I see. It's a rebuild, bro. I
It's
see
fun.
it. Like I've seen the whole rebuild. Like it's not easy, man. The rebuild, but
It
I really-
shouldn't be though.
yeah, yeah,
It
no, I know.
shouldn't be like in the perfect world. I hate to bring them up,
Mhm.
but we just got done talking about these guys, right? Where you have the perfect like mixture of.
don't do it, dude. For real.
In the perfect world, you have the Golden State Warriors,
Oh, okay, no, that's fine.
who.
Yeah.
no, I
that's
went
fine.
the other way, right?
No, I thought
what
you
I'm
were
saying,
gonna go
like-
Madrid ski.
You keep you keep your established guys,
Realistically, you can't. Everyone can't
You
rebuild
take
like
a-
Madrid. Yeah.
but you take a bad year. Like,
Yeah.
okay, let's go to the Warriors then.
All right.
You have your established guys
Mm-hmm.
who you keep. Who I mean, they're not old. They're older, but they're not
You
old.
could win with them. Yeah.
They have one bad year,
Mm-hmm.
and they do like obviously in American sports, if you have a bad year, you get provided with like the first overall pick in most cases.
Yeah, yeah.
But they do lose in the right way, where they
Mhm.
just commit to losing, right?
Yeah.
And they just plug in the perfect pieces of youth
Mm-hmm.
to complement
Those guys.
their older guys. Okay, they're older. They're still gonna be there when we need them, like that short playoff series.
Mm-hmm.
But we need these young guys to carry them for long stretches of the season, so our
Yeah.
guys are not getting hurt
Mhm.
or overused. That's the perfect
That's
scenario.
the challenge, right? Yeah.
That's like Liverpool. They could have done that, and they probably try to do that.
yeah.
But you're not gonna hit all the time, right? I mean, I saw that with Barcelona when Barcelona tried to
With
maintain-
was like kind of more like the Griezmann, no?
right around that era when
Yeah.
when we brought in Martin Braithwaite,
3 years ago, no?
We flipped
4?
Arthur for Pignac,
Oh yeah, that was tough.
Griezmann, Dembele. We brought.
Dembele was kind of like a steal, no?
We paid like 120 something for him.
Nah, just
Like
kidding.
130. Come on, now. That's the messed up part is because
Yeah.
Dortmund knew how much money we had,
Yeah.
so they jacked up the price because like we needed to make a signing. But anyways,
Mm-hmm.
all those guys that we brought in, if they would have hit, or at least 3 of the 5 would have hit at the time, they would have been well off. If not,
Yeah.
they would have been better than what they were.
Mm-hmm.
But Dembele got injured. Bryce White just wasn't producing like what he was when we got him.
Yeah.
The Pignac one for Arthur was a terrible one. Griezmann, you played him out of position, and then it took a while for him to even establish his game, a connection
In
with
that
Messi,
new position, right?
in that new
yeah.
position. But you played him out of position, and then Philip Coutinho was just another myth.
Highway robbery.
Right. But I think that's kind of what happened with these guys where, for the most part, Klopp didn't, Jurgen Klopp didn't really try to go full rebuild. They didn't even try to switch pieces.
Yeah.
Because I think you guys kept, like this for the most part, coming into the season.
Yeah.
Outside
It
of
was just two
Darwin
guys,
for Sadio,
Mm-hmm. It was pretty much the same team.
it was the same team, right? So it's not like he even tried to help out in some areas.
Yeah.
It was more so like these are my guys, which I don't blame him because you guys were in 4 finals
Yeah.
or competing for 4 trophies last year.
No, I know that's what.
But what I think he didn't anticipate, and pretty much everybody didn't. Everybody should have seen the writing in the book where these guys are working nonstop, so many minutes. Injuries are gonna happen. Guys are just gonna get tired. I think if he would have gone that route beginning of the season where he would have just gotten guys that like plug in, maybe you flip. It's hard to say Henderson because he's your captain,
Yeah.
but if you would have gotten somebody to flip Henderson
Mm-hmm.
or giving him a break for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I know you guys got
He
Harvey.
has flashes, but
Harvey Elliott.
yeah. No, the guys were too young to like the replacements were just a little too young. But I think you should go young instead of like, dude. I think signing someone 27 to 30 right now, dude, is not.
It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
Doesn't make sense.
Yeah, dude. Like unless you're, I feel like 27, 30-year-olds are going straight to mid tables and like like regulation teams now, bro. It's wild, but that's just like that's the only way. Like,
I don't think it's an issue. Like, if you guys, let's say 2 years ago,
mm-hmm.
Liverpool 2 years ago, if they would have brought in like a 27, 30-year-old, I don't think it's an issue.
They
'Cause
did Thiago.
Right.
Yeah.
And that worked out pretty good for you guys.
Yes and no, bro. No, but I mean, when he does play, dude, he brings a different element. Yeah.
But what I mean is, like, at that point 2 years ago, these guys are not overworked as bad.
Yeah.
They're a little bit fresher. And that chemistry is there
Mm-hmm.
for sure. But now, if you try to bring that 27, 30-year-old now, like, these guys are overworked.
Yeah.
A lot of guys are injured, on and off. And that chemistry kind of took a hit.
Yeah.
Especially when you're losing, that chemistry's taking a hit. Because now you're second-guessing what has been working. Now you're second-guessing a lot of stuff. So you bring in a 27, 30-year-old, you bring him into an environment like that, a guy who's already been around the game for a while,
Yeah.
he's going to be like, well, what
He's almost gonna like unmotivate the youngsters sometimes.
Not only, yeah, he's going to fall right into place.
Yeah.
He's going to be like, well, I got my paycheck.
Yeah. No,
I'm
that's
good
when you
for
start
the-
the bad
yeah.
culture, bro.
Where you bring in a young guy,
Yeah.
he's looking like,
He's competing.
he's like, oh, he's like, this guy's unmotivated? You mean I could take his spot?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm coming for that spot.
That's the only way, bro.
So you get when you throw in the young kid or Harvey Elliott, he looks like a superstar out there in that midfield compared to the other guys.
Yeah.
which is
times.
crazy,
Well, he's
which is
good though, 'cause
crazy.
he is a wonder boy, bro. Well, like, 'cause debut wise and stuff. That was like one of the youngest debuts ever, bro.
Well, how old is he? 19?
He's 19, but he debuted like 16.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But that's what you need.
Yeah.
You need guys that are hungry. Like Gavi. When I see Gavi out there,
Mm-hmm. Oh,
For Barcelona,
come
like,
on.
dude, Gavi,
Tempo setter, right?
he made a play like 3 weeks ago where he stuck his head out
Oh, that one, yeah.
like Puyol, right?
That one went viral. Yeah.
Like took a hit. And every time I see him play, I'm like, dude, that's the guy that I want to see more of
He
that.
sets tempo, right?
Yeah, because he sets tempo. He shows heart. It's like you're playing for the jersey instead of you're just paying for the paycheck. Which when you bring in the older guys,
They're just paying for the. They're just playing for
for
the
the
paycheck.
most part,
Yeah,
they are.
they are, dude. That's
Like,
what's wild.
That's why, like guys like Memphis Depay, when we had him, like, yeah, he did all right, but I'm like, I don't want him.
I think there's like a fine line between like once you touch like 27, 30, there's a fine line between like a professional, like a superstar that like takes his job serious, and a guy that's just a soccer player or like an athlete or whatever, and gets a paycheck, right?
And then a lot of guys, they don't want to overstep some like the boundary, you know, like
Yeah.
you bring like if you bring in a guy to this team, if a guy like Mohamed Salah or
Making change, right? Like challenging, changing.
yeah, you're not gonna challenge the top dogs of
Yeah.
a team, dude. You're not gonna be all of a sudden Patrick Beverly coming into the Bulls and just
owning the locker room. Yeah,
Patrick, like the Bulls situation is a little bit unique,
yeah.
but you're not. It's gonna be most of the times it's gonna be like when Isaiah Thomas went to Cleveland
Oh,
and he tried to call out Kevin Love and stuff like that.
yeah.
It didn't work out well.
No, it didn't.
That's what you're gonna get when you get a guy, an older guy that comes into a team and he tries to like do something like that. Like nine times out of 10, it's gonna go down bad.
No, that. So, all right, this I don't know why I thought about this guy, bro. Where do you think Gonzalo Ramos going? That's the guy. That's like
from Benfica.
I think that's guy. This summer, like off the top of my head, there's like 5. There's like you got Alexis McAllister, but I think like as a striker, I think that's the guy right now, like on everyone's draft board, bro.
You think he is the top?
Who
one
else?
for sure?
Like a young, like young talent striker. I think for sure he's up there, bro. Like on draft boards right now.
Well, I think people are sleeping on Ferran Torres. So if anybody
Stop.
wants to, or Ansu Fati, or Ansu Fati.
Go ahead, sell it.
No, for sure. I mean, after the hat trick,
and that's
his
crazy.
price tag went up high.
Has he not been doing good on Benfica?
He's been doing all right, yeah.
Nah, you can see it, bro. Physical and stuff.
The other day, the game I was watching, because I was watching that game
Yeah,
in the Champions League. He had his moments for sure.
he
had
makes
his
good runs.
moments. He
He's
makes
strong,
good
bro.
runs.
He's
Yeah.
physical.
He has good runs, so yeah, no, definitely. Like if I think he's gonna.
You
end
guys,
up,
you would want him or no?
No, me personally, no. First of all, I don't want to spend any money.
All right, so he's probably Prem.
He has to be Prem.
Where do you think, man? You?
He has to be Prem because there's no way there's a team in La Liga that's gonna pay Benfica like what, at least 60, if not more.
Nah, he's more, bro.
More.
I don't know. That's so weird, bro.
Let's say ballpark.
Do they just
80.
text? They just text like the Prem, like on purpose? Is that a thing?
Oh, you have to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Darwin.
see
So
these-
is that the Darwin thing? Like, who do you think's worth more, Gonzalo or Darwin?
Darwin.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's no doubt. Darwin.
that was that one's close. One, no?
Because
I think that's the number almost.
Darwin has just a bit better track record.
Hmm.
And if you watch the games, like as much bad rep as Darwin has gotten this season,
Yeah,
his numbers are not bad.
the fight's there too, though. You can see like the flashes. Yeah.
His numbers are not bad.
No. Yeah.
They're not bad. But he makes the runs.
Mm-hmm.
Like he at least he makes runs.
Yeah.
So I would just say Darwin over him just because the track record is not that bad.
Okay.
And you figure like, okay, get one more year into the league, one more year in with the system and the chemistry.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna be better than what he is this year, and this year is not bad. Obviously, if you're gonna put the price tag, let's just take the numbers away. Take whatever you pay for him away. He's a good player.
Yeah.
Once you put a price tag on him, yeah, he's a bad. He's not gonna reach. He's not meeting that expectation this year.
Where was that with Anthony?
With Anthony? Exactly.
No,
Where is that? Like
yeah.
Anthony's not even getting. I mean, he's getting trashed too.
No, yeah, it is. It's
But he's not getting it as bad because Manchester United is
on third, and then they're
is
fighting
doing
Europa.
well.
Yeah, no, that's true.
they're doing well. If
Mhm.
they were doing bad, yeah, he'd
Yeah.
be getting that. He'd be having a fire under him for sure too.
Mhm.
But they're doing well. Yeah, when you're doing good,
That's what it is.
a lot of
Person.
these blemishes and
When they
they get thrown under the rug.
Yeah,
Nobody even looks at them.
that's what's crazy.
So everybody's like, yeah, but okay, yeah, but don't talk about that. But look at where we're at. We're in third place.
Should they? I mean, cause all right, so we got that's gonna be Benfica. That dude, and Benfica's like a good team. They're gonna find new talent, but like
You know who would take him? I'm thinking like just
Newcastle.
That would at the right price. Yeah, Newcastle would take him. But
Mhm.
Newcastle seems like they don't want to spend money.
They're
'cause-
doing it the
'cause-
right way, no?
Well, not only that, but they have that plan where they're investing so much money on that training facility and like their infrastructure.
They're going infrastructure first and before a team, like product on the field.
Respect, because that's what you kind of have to do.
Yeah, no, that
It's
makes
surprising
sense.
because I mean they're a state-run team
Mhm.
by Saudi Arabia.
Yeah,
So technically they're the richest team in the world.
no, they are.
They are, right? And but the fact that they're saying that they don't want to go with like I mean when City got bought by the UAE,
Yeah, yeah,
right away they dropped money on Rubinho,
instantly, right? Yeah,
which it wasn't that bad of a signing at the time because he kind of did all right with Real Madrid,
mm-hmm.
but
They're-
it
what-
backfired on them so bad, that signing. Not really talent wise for him, yeah, but what it also showed I guess it worked for them. What they wanted to do was just show the world like, hey,
We're here.
We're here.
Yeah.
Right? And other players saw that, so they were able to get other players. But I don't know. I mean, Newcastle was not the team I was thinking. I was thinking more so like how you said, United. Just because. But if United.
Because Weghorst looks like so awkward, right? Like at
He
times.
does.
Yeah.
But if what I'm hearing is true, United kind of wants to go towards Harry Kane. I don't think Harry Kane.
Then even like Bayern, no?
I don't think he would leave though.
You think Gonzalo would be nice on Bayern?
Oh, that's interesting.
Because
Bayern?
they need a true striker, bro.
You think they would get him? You think they'd go for him? I don't think they would go for him.
I'm just thinking who needs like a true striker right now.
Well, a lot of teams need striker, but who would actually go for the money?
I think Borussia might do it just because they're smart. They always want to. They always want to flip. They always want to like
Flip. They
Yeah.
flip, but when they flip, they buy cheap.
no. They want to buy cheap and then flip. Yeah, like develop for 2 years their style and then.
Yeah,
just
but if you're thinking Gonzalo's gonna go,
you don't think so?
if you think he's gonna go for over 60, that's not.
No, that's not.
that's not their
That's not
route.
Dortmund. Like yeah.
Yeah, that's not.
No, that makes sense.
Especially like those Germany teams, like they're
Well, then now because
Germany teams
yeah.
are like 51% owned by
No, they're smart. Yeah.
the town. So
And that's where like it's gonna be like the fine line. It's like, is he worth that money, or can you get him for like 20, or is he an investment? You know,
well in today's NBA,
in today's NBA, yeah. right.
he must be worth that money.
All right, let's go to the midfielders then. Jude, probably City then. Dude, if he goes to Madrid, honestly, I think I'm gonna go mute for like 3 weeks.
I'm okay with him going to City.
I'm
you know
not
why?
okay with him going to City, bro. You serious?
I'm okay with him going to City, although I would rather him go to Madrid.
Dude, this is
But
worse than
here's the
Sophie's
thing,
choice.
though. Here's the thing. I don't think he's as good as people keep saying he is.
You for real?
Jude Bellingham, like
Dude, yeah. He's a motor, bro.
Madrid. Why would Madrid go for him though?
Cause they.
I get it. Like you have a better player in Camavinga.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Danny Ceballos, bro.
Oh, that's why don't even bring that name up. Dude.
Disgusting.
That's one
He's
guy-
like playing somewhat good now. I'm just like that's just all right,
don't even
coming
bring
back.
that- I don't even want to hear that name. Dude. That dude's terrible. Anyway, but you got talent. Like,
Bro, Camavinga's left back
Camavinga,
looks out of
I
this
know.
world, dude.
but you put him at
Yeah,
now
in
you
the
put him
center
at- and you still have like a Chouameni.
Dude, yeah, and you get Jude, it's like Thanos. You're Thanos.
I guess if you want to go, replacement for when
The new three,
you're
the
right,
new Casemiro, Kroos, and Luca.
right. But like, even then, like, you look at the other options at mid
Mm-hmm.
that would probably be available.
Big Mac. Dude, that's who I kind of want the boys to get. I'm not gonna lie.
McAllister.
Yeah, cause dude, the Jude, like,
you know what? Now that I think about it, probably Jude is probably like
oh, he's a monster.
he's probably like the best option available.
Well, it's gonna be Jude,
Because I was thinking, I was like,
Big
okay,
Mac, and Barella.
Barella.
Those three, I think those are like top three
he
options.
Looked good the other day.
No, yeah, dude, those
Yeah.
two guys, those three guys are probably
I
gonna
was
leave.
sleeping
Bro.
on his game when I was watching that game. I was like, that's
Dude's got
snap.
work ethic for sure, and then he's got like the offense.
But he's
side.
older, isn't he? He's like 26.
He's like at that one, like that last line. That's why I think he wants to probably go to like a team where he could turn up a little.
Yeah, because now that I'm thinking about it, like the best midfielders available,
Those are
I would say
Sociedad
because a
guys?
lot
Yeah.
of the good guys
No, he is.
are locks. Like Musiala is a lock
Yeah, no,
for sure.
unrealistic, right?
I don't think Bayern would let him go for sure.
No, nothing.
Right?
Your guys.
Pedri's a lock.
Don't start.
Gavi. See,
No, he's a lock. No,
no, he's not. He
no,
was.
for real. Dude?
He went from wearing the 6 to the 30 now because the contract got voided.
I can't. Don't bring it up, bro. Don't bring that up, please.
You know, he met last week with Chelsea.
I can't talk about this.
He technically could leave on the free.
Me as your friend, I can't continue with it.
I know.
All right, no, that's all right. I mean, whatever. It's an ugly world, but we're gonna assume that Gavi's not on the market. Okay, we're gonna go Big Mac, Varela, and Jude. I think those 3 guys, bro, are legit. There's this guy on Sociedad. I keep forgetting his name, bro, but there's a guy on Sociedad that everyone wants, and the guy on I think it's on Borussia, the Gladbach. There's another mid on that team. There's like 5 midfielders right now that are like everyone wants, like in the Prem. Oh, Moises too, and that's the thing. I was like, man, dude, I wish there was a salary cap because if Brighton qualified, just say they do qualify for the Champions League, bro. You know how nasty they're gonna gut that team, bro.
How much was Moises supposed? Because Arsenal was making a move, right? Was it 80?
Moises cost them like nothing. Yeah, no, it's gonna be wild, bro. Like the tax on Moises. I mean, even then, if you're Brian, I guess you gotta spend the money. Like you gotta make the money when you can.
Right. Yeah.
But Big Mac, they're getting like 150, 160 for those 2 guys, easy.
Oh, easy, yeah. Because I remember when Thomas Partey went down.
Mm-hmm.
I kept hearing.
Oh,
about
that time Moises. No, everyone wants Moises right now, dude.
But I remember saying, I'm like, there's no way Arsenal's gonna drop that money on him to just be
just a backup almost.
Yeah, unless they go 2 CDMs, but I'm like, that's not
too similar. Yeah,
but that's just not an Arsenal. That's not what they've been doing.
No,
so like, why would they spend that money? But when I saw the price tag, was rumored
80.
That was insane. And now you're still gonna do that with
Big Mac,
with McAllister?
Yeah,
that's not bad. You guys are, I think, are gonna go for McAllister. Because
I prefer.
They already said they weren't gonna go for Jude.
They obviously they want to, but it's just like.
You never know, right?
It's good to have like that standard though, dude, because it's like, man, dude, like once you like, dude, Jude has been like inflated to like the craziest point, and then like if you,
that's that England tax,
and even then, I feel so many people do like I hear that so much though that like people think like he's whatever, you know, like I hear that a lot about.
He's
Jude.
not whatever.
Yeah,
he's not whatever. No, what I'm saying,
it's a risk though.
What I'm saying is
at that price,
if I'm comparing him to the other guys his age group in the midfield, I don't rate him as high as those other guys.
No,
but he's still damn good.
No,
he's still damn good. But if I'm gonna take a guy his age,
that money, that
midfield,
price,
I'm taking Musiala, I'm taking Pedri, I'm taking Camavinga, I'm taking these other guys. But Jude is good.
Yeah.
I mean, he showed his worth in the World Cup. He's been showing his worth in Borussia Dortmund. He's good. He's good, but he's definitely gonna go for a high tag, dude. You're right. I mean, at this point,
City of Madrid, bro. It's just City of Madrid's
I don't think
world.
Madrid goes though. I don't think Madrid goes.
Dude, Madrid almost has like a way of just kind of like casually just getting a big signing every summer, like
Madrid
making it look so easy.
Madrid, they're gonna show it to you this offseason. They're reminding me of me when I get shut down by that girl that I have a crush on. I keep going back. Going back
until you finally get it.
They're gonna spend that money on Kylian.
Oh,
you don't think they will?
God.
Why would they not?
That's exactly what I'm saying. Like they do, like, because he has to play striker.
I don't care how many times he's turned them down. Like, yeah, but he does good whenever he's teamed up with Benzema.
Yeah,
in the World Cup, they do great.
But that's Vinny's world over there.
That is his world.
But I mean, even then,
it would probably. I mean,
fit wise, but
it's one of those things where like
someone could they could switch the system or something. One of them could play on that right side.
No, more direct. You know what? You. No, that's a good point though, because you do have Rodrigo and
you can't mess that up.
Vinny.
Almost,
you don't want to mess that up for sure. Like if there's any opening, it's gonna be in the midfield. Yeah, Jude. Honestly, he probably only has 2 options then. Yeah, those 2 teams.
That's worse than Sophie's choice, dude.
Personally, for him though, because obviously he could say, like he said he wants to go to Liverpool, right?
Yeah,
but at the end of the day, like if my option A is not an option, I'm gonna go to whatever is just more interesting, more intriguing, right? Like all right, do I go to the culture, the proven culture, or do I go to the team that is building that culture and is consistently, you know, fighting for the position to be European champion, right? Even though they haven't won it,
Yeah, no, they're
but
right there.
they're always there. They're always there.
Yeah, no.
So those are his only two options that I think he's looking at.
All signs are pointing that I think I might retire from watching soccer at this point. So let's go Champions League, bro. You think it's like winner of those two gets it this year?
Winner of who?
Those two. I don't even want to say their names. It looks like an inevitable semifinal for the win, pretty much.
I think the way the things have been going,
yeah,
they have to be the top two favorite.
No, they play.
I mean, then again, like this last game, you could look at Madrid's last two opponents.
Mm-hmm.
Chelsea has just been terrible.
Don't do this, please.
So
yeah,
maybe we're being exposed to something. We're watching something that's just not. It's not what it is, right? Because Madrid is good. They're good.
The city's really good, huh?
When they're motivated, they're good, right? Because when they're not, like, I tell you, like, I feel like they're trolling me in these La Liga games, the way they lose and draw against like these bad teams. But when they against Liverpool too, again, were we watching what we think we were watching, or is it really just a continuity of what Liverpool has been?
Yeah, no, that's a fair point. I would because even then, like, dude, fuck, like one of those Italian teams, like if they survive, they got a chance in a win or go home. That's why, you know what, I am kind of happy if City and Madrid go at it 2 games, because that's like legit. Like over 2 games, bro, you beat someone, like you deserve it, you know. Because in the final, it's anyone's game, bro. Those Italian teams, they might take you to penalties, you know.
Yeah, and it's a neutral field though.
Yeah, neutral field.
It's a neutral field. I get the two, you know, you get 1 game at home, 1 game on the road. So you kind of get to learn a little bit more, right? Like
you dominate someone.
And you say like, okay, you've earned it for sure, but I don't know. I think like
it's gonna be hard to beat those two, bro.
When the stakes are that high, neutral field, and I mean, it's over. I don't know how many people are watching that game. Yeah, but it's definitely a lot of people. I mean,
no, it's right there.
It's a lot of
World
people.
Cup final, and then that.
So the pressure is there.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, if the nerves are settled, I still think that's probably better than, like you've earned it. You know, you deserve it.
Yeah.
Well, then I'd take that over the 2 games.
It's easier almost, right? Like an easier playing field. Like
Yeah, definitely the experience shows up though. That's where you would take like a Madrid.
Oh man, dude, I honestly.
That's where you would take a Madrid because you're like, okay, the nerves are gonna be. Are not gonna be what like.
Oh, Konate. My bad. I mean, I had to see that.
Oh, he tripped that right over Becker.
No, that's all Konate, bro. Build a mistake.
2-1, 47th minute. Oh, right away, coming out the half, man.
Bro, look at this.
This is terrible.
Look at this. Happens to the best of us, Bucko. Happens to the best.
Oh, wow.
You guys are gonna see my. You guys are gonna hear my live reaction to that Konate blooper. Happens to the best of us.
How many times have you seen that this season?
It turned him to a silver fox. It made me grow a beard this year. I grew a playoff beard watching Liverpool.
Is that why Becker has a beard going?
Yeah, look at the AP1 beard you asked earlier.
Look at BBD's face. He was pissed.
Yeah, I know.
But anyway, like
my ears are red, bro. Luckily, I'm wearing this headset. Like I could already feel it, dude. If you guys are anyone, we're not live, so I mean, but you guys are gonna hear this, and you guys should have put down Leeds to tie right now. This one, just take the Leeds tie at this point.
Oh, you think they're coming back?
No, I think we'll be good. I think he's gonna get one off a corner.
It was just one bad play.
Ibra's gonna get one off a corner. I'm calling it early.
Oh, not again.
No, my God, this is like deja vu, bro. Stop. Nah, good thing we ran it back though. I like that.
Wow, look at that press.
Oh my God.
Oh, look at that counter press.
This is why I can't go live, bro. Like natural reaction of me right here doing this right now. This is stressful. It's okay.
Oh wow, that pressure was
Look at
insane.
them, bro. Look at the line right now. We're gonna get Mo in space though right now. I can see it.
That's what I was gonna say. He's already seen something going.
Yeah. AB 1 assist.
Ah, bad throw. You guys still have that throwing coach? That was a bad throw, bro.
Stop, bro.
Kick
Look
it
at him, he's
out,
so
man.
pissed.
Kick
He's
it
so
out.
pissed.
Kick it out. What are you doing? There you go.
That's how the cookie crumbles, boys. It happens in 5 minutes. What were we talking about? Champions League finals?
Champions League. You know what?
Oh, there. We just ran back to the highlight.
The game I was watching, but between
Benfica? Or the Milan Napoli?
no, the Inter. Well, both of them. I watched
Yeah,
both of them.
yeah, yeah.
I watch. I'm watching that bracket.
Mm-hmm.
AC Milan lately is just. I mean, they
Defensive
back-to-back.
nasty or what?
They back to back just took care of Napoli, and obviously Napoli was without Victor.
That's big, bro.
You know.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Milan's been looking good. Like I was like, dude, have I been sleeping on Milan? I mean, Milan's been
the
looking
Serie
good.
A, bro, right?
Serie A, yeah. And then Inter has looked bad
And the Serie A, no?
in Serie A.
But Champions League, they've been good.
And
right?
they looked good in the Champions League.
That's what.
You
I mean,
kinda
there's a lot
forget.
of talent, bro.
And the crazy part about Inter, that day I was watching, I can't remember the coach's name, but he took out Toro Martinez
Mhm.
and
Seems to help.
I forgot. Huh?
Seems
to help.
to.
You know what, Toro, he had a play at the end of the first half where it was a 2-on-1,
What'd he do?
and instead of like giving a through ball to what's his name? Anyways, the other guy he was making a nice run.
Yeah.
Instead of like passing it right ahead of them,
Mm-hmm.
they were literally like 15 feet away from goal. Pass it forward, chip it over, shoot it yourself.
Nothing.
He passes it right at the center back. Like literally just like gives it to him. I think that's when I texted you guys. I was like, dude, I'm like, Messi taught you better. Do better
Oh,
than that.
the Martinez. That was right before the half.
That was and then he got benched right after that.
At halftime.
And no, it was like in the 60th minute, I think it was, which was surprising. But they were up 1-0.
Yeah.
And you would think like,
Was it defensive or was it the same guy?
no, he benched them for the same positions
Yeah.
instead of going like parking the bus.
So
No,
that's
it
just kind of like a wake up call,
was,
no?
maybe I think it was.
Yeah.
I mean, it ended up working out for them because they
They
won.
scored 2 or 1-0.
Was it 2-0?
You watched it.
You know what? I got such bad memory.
No, I know it happens,
got
bro.
the-
Once stage fright,
the
stage fright's
worst
real, bro.
memory. It's not even the stage fright.
No,
I
I
just
just
have bad memory.
No, yeah. I think they were both 1-0, bro.
It was 1-0.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1-0 for sure. Dumfries.
Ooh.
Dumfries is. I mean,
Curdy Joneski.
there you go.
The Scouser.
You got one back. Who gave that pass?
The Scouser.
Was that him?
Scouser on our team. We got 2 Scousers out there, bro. That's what Jurgen just said. You know what? Give me the 2 Scousers out there and like for the rest of the season.
That would have been a strike on bowling.
That's that Scouser curve. Look at it.
Scouser curve.
That's the Scouser form on this pass by Curtis Jones. It's like seeing Trent.
Oh,
That's like
no,
seeing Trent, lad.
That's perfect.
Isn't-
He was a step. He was a step behind too. So
Isn't that the Trent form right there?
Trent would have booted it in the air. Does Trent pass? I would see Trent's passes going like.
Nah, Trent's on the ground pass, bro. Through like on the ground finesse pass, number 1 in the world.
Oh, that's right. Your boy. That was like the corner. That was on the ground too. What
Why
was,
did
the
you
guy?
come on, dude?
What was his name? The guy that scored the goal.
Don't, dude.
Ogre?
Oh, he's
Ogre?
he's still got a chance. He's still got a chance to lift the Champions League this year.
He's doing terrible.
Don't worry, though. You don't want to see that man in the Champions League. I'll tell you that right
He's doing terrible.
Divock Origi.
He's doing terrible. I'll tell you that. That's who it was. I
What-
think it was.
Yeah, Divock Origi.
Yeah.
Scoring in the Champions League final. Nah, but Divock, bro, 15 minutes for Milan watch, dude. He was voted most likely to be late to practice on the Liverpool team when he was there.
You're proud of that?
Yeah.
That's
my-
that.
that's my
Out of
kinda
all
guy.
the factoids you could have said about him, that's the one you
that's,
said.
yeah, that's my boy Divock.
That's probably why they got rid of him.
Like a CJ. He stay home though. He stay home. He staying with the squad. All right, let's talk a little NBA, bro. Did you watch any of the games this weekend or no?
I watched, like I said,
Just yesterday?
now that the Bulls are out,
You only want to watch LeBron and KD?
like that's the only thing to me worth. The NBA
Stop, bro.
has pushed me away as a fan.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's hard to watch sometimes.
I'll
tell you what,
that's
though,
hard, though. That's frustrating, dude.
the playing games that I watched, because
Mhm.
I watched the playing games. I watched both the Bulls games. I watched
Intense. The Bulls games were legit,
I
bro.
watched the Lakers Timberwolves one,
Yeah.
and then I watched the Timberwolves and
Thunder.
Thunder.
Yeah.
Although I watched like a
That
little
one,
bit of
alright,
I
yeah.
watched a little bit of that one first half. It's because those 10.
It was too hard to check out, yeah.
Those West Coast games are tough to stay
no,
up for.
yeah, no.
Like
dude.
10 o'clock comes and I'm done.
Yeah.
You
Unless
got-
you're
you
at
gotta-
Staples.
You got to be Kevin Durant for me to stay up, or the Bulls.
Uh-huh.
But surprisingly, these playing games that I was watching, it was real defensive. A lot of
Nah,
them. It
dude,
was super defensive. It wasn't the NBA that I was watching these past like 2 years on and off, 3 years.
Yeah.
It was a lot more watchable.
Mm-hmm.
It was a lot more watchable. I watched the Lakers one for sure. Cause like now that the Bulls are out, if it's not the finals
Yeah.
or even the conference finals, but
You want to see the big dogs?
yeah, at this point I'm like, okay, just like I said, the NBA kind of pushed me away from. But
Yeah.
the Lakers, I watched the Lakers Memphis.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Lakers. I don't know who would they meet up in the next round,
No.
but I pretty much already. They got these guys beat.
You
The
saw
games
it?
I watched with LeBron,
The boogeyman. He's like the boogeyman, no?
he's not even trying,
he
he's
is
not
a
even
little
trying.
bit. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
which is crazy because you got that guy Austin Reeves
Yeah.
leading your offense, and then the other guy, the Japanese guy, Hachi,
Yeah.
is making every shot.
That was wild, bro. That's not like gonna happen every game, but yeah.
But even then, like that's what you need. If I'm
Role
LeBron,
players, yeah.
if I'm LeBron, like we were saying about the Warriors, where you need these guys to carry you for the long part of the season,
Yeah.
and then Steph and Clay and Draymond for those closeout games when it matters, when the pressure's high, and you need like a comeback. You're gonna rely on those guys
Mm-hmm.
to deliver because they've proven and that's who you're comfortable with, right?
Yeah.
So with LeBron, like let these other guys right now win you games. Let them carry you, and then like game 2, if game 2 they're down, I don't know, 10 points with like 3 minutes left.
Just rest.
No. If he wants,
That's when he.
if he wants, he could turn it up.
Yeah.
He could turn it on right there, and probably win you the game. I mean, I would bet my money that he would win you the game
Yeah.
because he's still like, it's weird to say, but he's still that good in year 20. He's still that good.
It's pretty normal to say, no?
It's not normal to say.
Nah, but
well, I don't know.
Bro.
In today's day and age, like you see a lot of guys like
yeah.
Klosky
dropped 40
Little.
on the Suns' head yesterday, bro. That
That-
man, that's the only
that-
thing I want to get to. I'm like, bro, you said KD, LeBron, you're a Kawhi guy. You don't want to watch Kawhi?
I'm not a Kawhi guy. I'm just saying. Well, I've said like Kawhi's that one guy who
You can do it, right?
he's
Wants that responsibility.
you gotta respect this game because he's shown it a lot of times. Even
Yeah.
though he's kind of been acting weird ever since he went to the Clippers with this whole on
Well,
and
he's
off.
always kind of been weird. But yeah.
But he's one of those guys that he's proven for over 10 years now that he is that guy. So, yeah, yesterday's game, I mean, I've always thought, like, people always said, like, LeBron, KD, past decade and whatnot. I've always thought it's more, okay, LeBron's on his own, right?
Yeah.
And then you kind of almost have to slot Steph as the second.
Yeah. Then KD and Claw.
I think them are the ones that would
That's an
probably-
argument.
An argument like, okay, Kawhi has led a team to a finals on his own, and then he's also been a big part of another team that won a finals.
Yeah.
If you want to go that route, because I still think that those Warriors teams, like KD was the best player.
No, easy, bro.
He was the best player, and he showed it. but it-
Scoring wise, it's
but-
just like he's not as well rounded as Kawhi. Kawhi, dude, defensively, it's
Well,
almost weird. Like
Scoring wise,
yeah.
I think he's better than. Come on now.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But Kawhi, like,
beams, bro.
yeah, his
Mhm.
defense is insane.
Yeah.
His passing is insane.
That's what I was saying. Even playmaking, I think
His
Kawhi's got him now.
playmaking is
Yeah, I
insane.
think Kawhi's playmaking is better now than KD.
I mean, he learned. Kawhi learned from the best.
Yeah.
Like
That's culture right there.
that 2010 to 2015, 2016 Spurs teams.
Tough out.
It was just a beautiful thing to watch, dude.
Yeah.
Especially like 13 or 14. Those back-to-back teams
Yeah.
are like what Barcelona was for me in like 09 through 11, like those tiki-taka teams with
I'll
Pep.
be a big boy and we'll talk about this, but yeah.
But those Spurs teams are just, it was insane how beautiful that passing was.
Dude, even like I don't know why, like right away Boris Diaw. I thought about Boris Diaw.
Boris Diaw.
Little post up, kick out, boom, like yeah.
Every single
No,
one,
it was
every
just
single
like the
guy,
right play. Everyone made the right play.
everybody made the right play, dude. There was not.
Offside,
Was that a
offside,
goal?
offside.
There was no extra pass.
There was
that
no ego. Like it was just like no stag ball.
Yeah,
That was no stag ball like for a
whatsoever.
second, dude.
Nothing whatsoever.
Yeah.
And Kawhi learned from that,
Mm.
and he's always shown that.
Yeah.
You know, with Toronto and with the Clippers. So it doesn't surprise me that
They had like a weird falling out, but the culture still stayed inside. Like it was weird, that whole Spurs thing, and I'm like glad it happened. But
you talking about with Kawhi.
yeah, because the Kawhi and like the Spurs, you know, it was like a weird falling out. Yeah.
that was weird. And that kind of like, had he stayed there with
Yeah.
the Spurs, obviously it worked out for him because he won
Yeah, yeah.
he won a championship,
Mhm.
right? But I think if he would have stayed there, he would have won a championship with the Spurs.
Again,
I think so. Dude, that year, remember the year when
when he got hurt with his ankle, with
yeah.
Pau Gasol.
But remember the year before that, I think it was when the Warriors went 73-9.
Yeah, that was my favorite year ever.
Right.
Yeah,
Remember the Spurs record?
it was right underneath. No, that was
Who-
the ankle. That was Sasa Pachulia. No,
No, that was the next year. Because the next year they played in the conference.
who beat him then? The
That year in the conference was the Thunder.
OKC beat him. Game 7.
OKC beat
San Antonio?
the Spurs. Yeah.
That was a series, dude.
I'm pretty sure it was OKC that beat the Spurs in the
In the semis.
second round.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, semis, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
semis. Yeah. But that year the Spurs I think had like 67 wins.
Dude, that one was KD's probably like best series ever won, dude. Cause you're right. Cause that Spurs team was so like, dude.
Right.
Yeah.
That was
That was
a
2
s-
years
not
after
only,
the championship.
Not only
yeah.
that, but oh man, this was a while ago. I was looking up. Sometimes I get lost in these basketball
I know.
reference
Yeah.
pages, and I was comparing like some of these Spurs teams, like year in and year out, like how
Yeah.
good they were, and that team like. You could make a case like advanced metrics
Yeah.
that they were probably the best team that year,
Offensively?
offensively and defensively.
Like it makes
the
sense.
Warriors, the Warriors had like clear numbers that they were number one.
Yeah.
But the Spurs, and obviously we're talking regular season,
Mhm.
but the Spurs, they also had their like number one and D and offense were right there and a lot of numbers.
I'm gonna be humble, bro. I gotta look this up. We haven't looked up anything yet, guys.
Look what the record that year.
The matchup, bro. Because I'm pretty sure it's the Thunder, but it's almost like I almost feel like Ginobili. When was the Ginobili block on Harden?
Oh, the one where they called the foul.
No, he blocked it to like stop the game. Like
That was 2013.
that was a year before, 2 years before.
That's 3 years before. That was the year that they went to.
They won the championship that year.
No, that's the year that they lost to.
Miami the first time.
Yeah, I want to say that's the year they lost to Miami. If not, it was probably 2012
Nah, the Ginobili block on Harden.
on Harden.
This
yeah.
was after
And the
because
corner.
this was MVP. No, this was like MVP Harden. No. All right.
Oh, against the Rockets?
Yeah, against the Rockets.
Oh, never mind. I'm
Yeah.
thinking about the.
That was almost the
No.
same year, no?
Yeah, but I'm thinking about
You're talking about OKC, dude. There
OKC
was one
and
time
Spurs.
Harden closed out the
Harden closed out on the corner, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Spurs one time. That was
where
disgusting.
they called they didn't call a foul, right?
No, he just hit the three.
It should've been a foul.
Yeah.
I think it should have been a foul that one.
That one was nasty, bro. Because that was when OKC finally got through and made it to the finals.
That was 2012. You know
Yeah.
what's crazy about that year? Or are you looking it up?
The,
Go ahead, look it up. But you know what's crazy about that 2012 year? The Spurs won. They swept the first round. They swept the second round, and they were up 2-0 on OKC that year in the conference finals.
Yeah.
They had won their first 10 games. Another goal?
Yeah.
Who scored it?
Looks like Mo.
Mohammed. But
What? So it's 2015, 2014.
The 16, the year
The best team ever won the NBA championship.
yeah, the year LeBron finally won. The year LeBron finally won his first championship.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, his only championship, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
But yeah, they got out.
They
in
were
the
67 and 15. Yeah.
6, 7, and 15 again. Yeah, it was a really good team. They but they lost in the second round because the Warriors beat OKC in 7 games in the conference, and then the next year was when the Warriors swept the Spurs in the conference
They lost to the Thunder that year.
to the Thunder. Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I was remembering. But the next year was when they lost. They got swept in the conference finals to the Warriors.
Because Kawhi got hurt.
Kawhi got hurt that first game.
Sasa.
They were up, what, like 15, 20 points?
Like 30 points. Dude. No, like 22, yeah.
And then they came back.
Yeah, yeah.
They came back and they got, it was
Swept.
it almost reminded me of like I don't even want to bring it up, but a Bulls one.
You're already,
Nah, but it reminded me how against the Sixers we had won big on that game 1,
yeah.
and then obviously we lost our best player, and then
That's how we grow, bro. That's how we
lose-
grow.
We lose 4 games in a row, and then
Yeah.
Joakim goes out too.
No, yeah.
And,
That's how
game
we
2.
grow.
But
That Sixers team wasn't a bad team, bro.
it wasn't in
Yeah.
hindsight, like the guys they had for an 8th seed, like they had a lot of really good guys.
Yeah.
You know,
No, they had like Drew, they had Iggy, they had
Mhm.
Thad Young, Elton still.
Elton was on that team, yeah.
Oh my
But-
God, we're running right over here. No, but no, that Spurs team, you're right, bro. That Spurs team. I mean, it helps my defense and my whole LeBron argument too. But that Spurs team was out of this world, bro.
But Kawhi, that's like last night. It didn't surprise me that Kawhi obviously had the game he had and he showed out
And even Brody, bro.
because
Westbrook had the block on D-Book. Brody's so weird, bro. He's like the mixture. He's an athlete, but he just has like no IQ, bro. Like
he did. Yeah, I mean,
He-
like PG's gonna be out though, right?
rest of the series, yeah. If they had PG, bro,
I don't think they're gonna.
survive, right?
Nah, I don't see how you can. Because from what I saw, like
Yeah.
the Suns,
The chemistry's not there though.
It's
seen
not.
That. Yeah.
it does remind me of like LeBron's first year with the Heat, right?
Yeah.
Where LeBron is just
When you
LeBron is willingly giving up like responsibility to Wade because
Yeah.
it's like he doesn't want to step on his toes.
yeah.
Like good guy LeBron doesn't want to step on his toes,
No,
right?
yeah, that's true.
Which is kind of like it's bad because if Dwayne Wade was Batman,
Yeah.
LeBron is Superman,
No, yeah, pretty much.
right?
Mhm.
And if if the Earth is under attack by whatever, like let's say a comet,
Yeah, yeah.
an asteroid,
You need Superman.
is Superman gonna be looking at Batman like, dude, stop that? Like, no,
No.
Batman's gonna be looking at Superman like, dude, come on.
Yeah.
You know I can't fly.
Yeah.
You're the alien. Go out there. So
Yeah.
it was kind of like that. Like yesterday, like I think Devin Booker's probably looking at KD like, dude, come on, like
Yeah, yeah.
freaking KD,
Yeah.
do something. How are you gonna let this guy? Because
Klosky did dominate.
you look at their box score, I think they had even shots. Like I don't think anybody on the Suns had more than 16 shots.
Yeah, there was that even.
I think it
They
was that
spread
even.
it, and then that's kind of like a Chris Paul thing, though, no?
Not only a Chris Paul, but like KD is kind of that guy, right? Because KD
Yeah.
has always when KD played on the Thunder, he never led. I think outside of his first year or two, he never led the Thunder
Just a
in
efficient guy, no?
field goal attempts.
Yeah.
It was always
Russ. Mm-hmm.
And when he was with the Warriors,
It
was
was
a-
close too, right? He was by like
I
one or two, no?
think he might have led it,
But like by
but-
like one or right?
because those guys have the personality to.
No, I heard the
to
funny story
tell
that
him.
Clay told him. No, Clay was like, "Nah, screw that. I'm shooting as much as I want." Or something. But no, I know they're
Right,
they're
right.
both on like Steph's unselfish.
Exactly,
Yeah.
unselfish, right? So either KD goes full unselfish with
Yeah.
Booker and be like, dude, Booker, just I'm okay taking 16 shots because I know I'm gonna make like 10 of these
Yeah, yeah.
or 12. I know for sure I can make 12. Booker, go ahead, do 25 shots
Mm-hmm.
because you're the guy of this team, or either Booker's just gonna be a
It's going the
dude,
other way, right?
or it goes the other way. But it's gotta go some way because
Like that, the it's not. It's just when chemistry has to go out the window
Yeah.
right now, and you got to get carried.
Because I get the whole like you want to go if you have
Be a
five,
team or whatever.
be
like
a
that.
team,
Yeah.
equal shots. I get that, But you better be
Just the
shooting.
playoffs, dude.
But you better be shooting at Klay Thompson and Stephen Curry's clip
Yeah, yeah.
to go that route.
Efficiency, yeah.
You better. If you think about it, like Klay, Steph, and KD, they all shoot at
Like
like
54.
out of the world clip.
Yeah.
So, I mean, are you gonna rely on Devin Booker to do that? No. Not only that, they don't have a bench.
No, yeah, that's what it was.
They don't have a
That's
bench.
big. Like, dude, these guys have to be super. Those 4 guys have to ball, bro.
They have to. Like they
It's
have to
a bunch of
go
random-
full.
yeah.
They have to be.
They're like 7 deep, 8 deep at most.
like with that bench.
Yeah.
KD and Devin Booker have to have that
They have to average what, 65? 60.
70 probably. Well, 65. No,
yeah,
65 is a
65.
good number.
Yeah.
65 is a good number. But they have to have that Kyrie Irving mentality. They have to have that Kyrie
Come on, bro.
Luka mentality where it's just like I'm getting my shot. I'm getting my shot. Just throw that shot up.
Real quick, let's not. We won't go because they're not even in the playoffs. But what did you feel about that Luka Kyrie thing?
It was written in stone, bro. You should have seen
Should
that
he just
coming.
retire?
Who?
Kyrie.
Nah, he shouldn't just retire.
I think he's
He's
getting
still
to that
good.
point, bro.
Look,
He doesn't like it.
look, I'm not gonna say he should just retire because he's
It's
still
monies.
good,
It's
right?
his monies, yeah. No, he can hoop, but it's like I feel like he's not in it, dude.
Well, if he seems like the type of guy that if he's not in it, he's just gonna walk away.
I think it's getting there, bro. I wouldn't be surprised if he retires this summer.
Don't you think he's the type of guy that just could walk away? I mean, he's done it.
It's-
Unless he has that weird like thing where he just wants to linger. But I don't even think he's doing
That's
that.
toxic, dude.
He is toxic.
No, I know what I'm saying, but like if he really wants to just like literally like destroy teams and stuff like that, that's crazy. But even
He
then,
just
I wouldn't be
seems-
surprised if he retires, bro.
He just seems like he's always like unsure
Like playing,
of not only playing but of.
like being that guy, like the role that, like the responsibilities that come with being like an NBA player.
I think he loves playing.
He doesn't like outside of basketball, but
No.
the job of
Here's the
that
thing.
it is.
I think he enjoys playing. I think he loves it. I think he's unsure of being part of a team and winning. Right? Because
Yeah,
he was in a perfect situation in Cleveland, right?
yeah,
And he finds himself in Boston,
perfect situation.
which he kind of wanted.
Yeah,
It was a perfect situation. But he was unhappy there too. So then he finds his way with his quote unquote good friend KD
mm-hmm.
and Brooklyn. He's from Brooklyn, isn't he?
New Jersey.
He's from over there.
Yeah,
Again, he always seemed unsure about being there.
yeah.
Again, now he finds himself in Dallas. Unsure of what he wants. Like you could tell when he's out there on the floor though, he loves playing. He loves and
He's
still
good, like so natural
he's
to him.
still
yeah.
good at playing.
He's just unsure. Yeah,
But he always seems like he's unsure of something. Like, oh, I don't want to be here. Like he's always like looking at a different situation.
yeah. Except the one he's in, right?
Whereas like I want to play where I'm happy. And he's like, I think I could be happy there, and he's not happy. I think he's gonna try to play in every 30 team and every single team in the NBA until he's like, okay, you know what? He's like the what was that the Goldilocks and the 3 bears where she's eating the porridge, too hot, too cold, just right.
Oh man, that sucks, dude. Because that's like that's kind of like a happiness thing, dude, right? Like where if you're not happy, you're not, no matter what, dude. Like
No matter what.
yeah, like
And a lot of guys like his is different because usually, like if you go just back in like our eras, like watching basketball, where you see these guys kind of phase out after like 13 years. Usually when they end up in a different team, you see like a superstar, all-star, perennial guy just like completely fall.
just boom, yeah.
You know, it happened to Weber when he went to Philly.
Oh yeah.
It happened to AI when he went to Denver. He
was all right.
He was all right his first year, but then he kind of fell off, and then he completely fell off when he went to Detroit and Memphis.
Yeah, the Memphis was bad, bro. He
Memphis
just
was
getting a
bad.
paycheck.
Detroit-
That goes back to today's
Detroit was
episode. Is
bad
gonna be
too.
called Paycheck.
Paycheck.
'Cause-
T-Mac?
Yeah.
T-Mac was kind of injuries too, but like T-Mac was nowhere to be seen in San Antonio. Nowhere.
He lost the ring, right? That one. This was nasty. Check this one out real quick.
Yeah, that was he was on the bench.
He won it.
No.
No, they lost
The
it.
year they lost to, wow. 5-1.
That's what's so weird with the boys, bro. That you see the flashes, dude. Like they're
I know. Like, you look at your guys' goal differential, it's insane.
yeah, no, it's just like
Where you guys
but
are
those
at.
0-0s, bro, with like the bottom sixes. All right, we're gonna take a quick little water break because I can't even talk right now at this point. Got raspy.
You can't drink water right now?
All right, I got you. Hold on. I gotta send a text to. Oh, it's a lady. No, we're not gonna name drop.
Oh,
But yeah,
no,
she's got a condo in the.
I mean, if you got to hit pause, hit pause.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit pause real quick.
Oh, not even Amazon. They're yeah, I guess Amazon.
All right, we're back. Needed a well-needed water break. All right, we're talking about the claw.
We had to get water from the well or something.
Yeah,
We
water
had to
from
go
the well.
far for it. We
Yeah.
couldn't just have a water bottle next to us.
I can't, bro. Literally, I had to legally drink water over there on the side in the corner. So NBA playoffs. You say you kind of want to tune in either KD, LeBron, or more like finals and stuff. But
Yep.
Who do you got? Like, you still got the Suns?
I still think the Suns, just because PG.
Too much talent.
Like, I don't think yesterday's game was the one-off for the Clippers. I think
No,
I think they're capable of doing that,
Mm-hmm.
like the whole series. I think they could win it, right?
Yeah.
But I find it hard for them to win it without PG.
No,
Just because you
That's not fair,
expect
yeah.
you expect the Suns to turn it up.
Yeah.
You know.
Those game twos, bro. You know what, dude? I agree, bro. Like, as much as like I like defending refs and like making their job is hard, bro, at times. And it's hard, bro. Like easy ticky tack fouls. To me, it's even harder, bro. To like, cause it's like for you as a fan, it's like it's annoying. It's like it's hard, bro. That you see all these fouls, you're like, oh my god, here we go again. You know?
Right, it's rigged.
Yeah.
That's how I felt when I was watching the Miami Bulls game.
Oh, the home court advantage is so real, bro. That's like, dude, the
Yeah.
Bulls. But even then, though, I feel like the Raptors game was rigged, and they somehow like pulled that one off.
That one was weird.
Bro, that
They
3-point.
had-
Come on, dude.
They had like 30 free throw attempts to our like 13.
And that's where
So,
like my little hope inside of me, like my sports fan hope, is like even if you rig it, bro, like there's some people that you just can't stop. Like,
well, DeMar's daughter came through in the clutch.
See, that's what I'm
Dude, I was
saying.
watching that game.
yeah.
I had my my patio door open.
Mm-hmm.
It was a beautiful sunny day over here.
Yeah.
People were out there working
Grilling?
on their lawns and
Yeah.
grilling, and I have neighbors with kids.
Uh-huh.
So every time they were at the free throw line, I'd hear like a girl screaming. I'm like, I look out my window a couple times. I'm like, who's
Ye-
screaming?
yeah,
What's
yeah.
going on? And then they brought it to the attention. Like they showed it on because the play-by-play analyst, they weren't even like, it's Doris Burke and can't remember who the other person was, but they weren't even like reacting to it.
Yeah.
Who's that one guy that's with Doris Burke on ESPN?
Ryan Russo.
Is it Russo?
Oh no. That was Mark Jones.
Mark Jones, right? He's
Yeah.
like the light-skinned black guy.
Sacramento Kings. Yeah.
Yeah. They weren't even reacting to it until they showed like a clip of DeMar's daughter. I'm like, why are they showing, DeMar's daughter? I'm like, why are
Yeah.
they showing? And then she's kind of like looking at the guy shooting the free throw attempt, like
She waited for the second one every
move it,
time.
and then
yeah.
she starts screaming. I was like, oh, that's who's
The
screaming. I'm like,
noise. Yeah.
I'm thinking it's coming from like outside of my house,
Yeah.
but no, I think for sure I'm gonna take the Suns because I do think the Grizzlies were a nice story defensively, but I don't think they're gonna get past the Lakers, especially now if Ja Morant's out.
No, I know.
The Lakers, they look threatening, especially the way they rebuilt their team.
That's
look
weird,
dirty,
right?
but-
Robbie P, man. Shout out Robbie P.
But I think if it comes down to if I'm taking them over the Suns,
They lack a 3, bro.
yeah, I'm gonna take the
I
Suns.
like the Suns 3, boy.
Because I'll
yeah.
probably take the Lakers
Depth?
over the little bit that I've seen of the Nuggets. I think I would count on the defensive workload
Of the Lakers?
to overload Jokic.
What the Nuggets
I
do,
think
they
it's so
execute for
easy.
so long, though, bro.
I think it's so easy to take care of the Nuggets just because it's Jokic or bust. It's going through Jokic, right?
Yeah.
And I would feel a lot more comfortable if I was saying if it was Chris Paul, because
Yeah.
he could go. He's faster. He could handle better.
Mm-hmm.
But when you have a big man that's gonna handle the ball, like in the half court defense or a
Yeah.
half court offense in the playoffs, like I don't think you could count on that type of style to win you it. Like a big
Yeah.
man like that, I don't. I think you could attack that
But
easily.
the dude, they runs like
No,
they can run
yeah.
offense like the whole game. The thing is like, can
They
they
do.
play defense? That's the thing with the Nuggets, I would say, because their offense, dude, they
You think
run
it's
that thing
the
like a
defense? Okay, like I've seen very little. Of
yeah.
them, but
No,
what
no,
I'm
the
thinking,
Nuggets,
like,
the Nuggets. No, I get you with that with the Jokic, because at the end of the day, like you almost is like you should give them the ball, right?
you have to.
Yeah, you almost have to. But
I don't think there's
they
a better
they,
not.
they play like a quick, like a nice quick style. Their offense, I think they'll go toe to toe with anybody. Their defense for sure is like where you might expose them.
Right. So then, at that point, I have Suns Lakers, and then if you think,
But it would be
if-
Suns. I mean, it would be Lakers Warriors first or Kings.
oh, but I'm just talking
Yeah.
about like
So overall, just all the way
overall like
west.
the top two that
Yeah.
I'm thinking, because then Warriors.
Warriors Kings.
I don't give the Kings any.
No, you think that was?
I'm
fluke?
just going based off like
You-
the way life should work out.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
you don't get to the big dance right away with,
Yeah.
such an experience, and it just doesn't happen.
No, that's fair, yeah.
It just doesn't happen.
Yeah.
LeBron couldn't do it. Jordan couldn't do it.
Yeah. No.
I'm expecting Darian Fox to do it.
No. Yeah.
No,
yeah,
it's not
makes
gonna
sense. Yeah.
happen.
Like,
Especially you're not gonna be taken down like obviously they beat them that one game.
yeah.
Steph took some like weird ass shot, but
I mean, that's Steph though, dude. Yeah.
but okay, the Warriors get past them, but then
No, dude.
are you taking the Warriors over
Lakers?
Lakers or Suns?
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's because like it goes down to chemistry, and where chemistry is exposed is in big moments. And even then,
For the
like,
Lakers.
for
Oh, for
Lakers,
both, for
Lakers,
both.
Suns,
Yeah,
and
no, yeah,
dude,
for sure.
those guys, I don't think like Draymond, Stephen
Mhm.
Clay, bro, they've been through it. They're not gonna fold as far as when it comes down to like trusting each
I
other.
get you. I got you. I'll give you
Trusting
that one
each
for sure.
other for sure. Like they have the advantage right now.
It's
The
gonna-
thing is, it's like, dude, like teams like the Kings, though, I think they might wear them down. We're now to the point where Wiggins has to get ready, bro. Like Wiggins ain't ready right now, and it might happen too fast to where like Wiggins might not even be ready by the time that
Right.
they need that experience to kick in, And even then, like Jordan Poole, like he's a little inconsistent, bro. Like he was to me, if it was one guy that was the key for last year's final run, it was Jordan Poole. Dude, he always just, to me, scoring minutes when the big dog sits down. Like, that's hard, bro. When LeBron goes sits down, dude, I fear for my life, dude. I swear, like those 2-3 minutes LeBron sits down, I'm like, oh my God, here we go.
That is true. So Jordan Poole, I mean, coming off the bench, he's probably the best option then?
Oh no, that's where like yeah, because the Suns don't have that.
No, right? Okay,
The Suns are gonna have to monitor CP. They're gonna take away some of CP3's minutes so he can come in like as like the number one option, like bench wise. That's what I would do.
that's true. I mean, the Suns like they have no.
They have
They have
campaign
nothing.
has to be campaign. Are you,
Yeah, he did good for them that one year they went to the finals.
oh, that's disgusting.
That was disgusting to watch as a Bulls
Yeah,
fan.
and I'm like, oh my God, that was stressful. Campaign doing good, it stresses me out. But then even then, the Clippers have that, dude. If the Clippers somehow survive this thing, I'm kind of scared, bro, for like them.
They have so many.
I almost feel like
they
they're
have
gonna
so
win
many
it when they
guys.
debut when they go back to the Forum.
Oh, that's right, right?
Yeah.
They bought the rights to the Forum.
I think they're gonna win when they go back to the Forum. But even then, this year, dude, like they got EG, Aaron Gordon, dude. Aaron
Mhm.
Gordon looked
He
loose.
did good. Yeah, he did real good.
I'm like, dude, he just goes into that three like nothing.
But
Russ-
are you gonna rely on Eric Gordon?
Russ, PG, dude, that's a deep team.
PG.
Yeah, if PG gets healthy, if they survive somehow, the Suns.
Is he coming back?
He's on like a week thing. He's like on a weekly.
See, I still think like I still think I have
Six
the
man,
Suns.
the 6-man thing, bro.
I have the Suns,
Yeah.
but I my favorite has always been the Bucks.
Dude, Giannis, they're not might even make it out their series. Giannis's lower back, they lose game 1. Giannis's lower back's questionable for game 2.
That's fine. Look who they're playing.
Culture.
No,
They're playing culture themselves.
culture. Yeah, culture with the Russ.
Yeah.
They got the Italian mob running the team.
No, yeah, pretty much. But dude, Jimmy, dude, for real, Jimmy, you seen Jimmy? Oh, half turns and spin the half turns. Bobby half turn real quick. Sorry guys. Bro, Jimmy is like top 5, dude. Top 7 when as soon as playoff season comes around, bro.
No, he is that guy. He has
He
been
loves
that.
that.
Guy.
He loves that.
He has been that guy. He has that mentality, that attitude. But
I would say top 7 legit.
but the other guys on his team,
Bam, one for Kyle Lowry, bro.
those guys go missing a lot.
Kyle Lowry.
Kyle Lowry. The other day,
literally carried quite a chip, bro.
we got beat the other day by some guy named Max Strauss.
Max Strusey.
Max
The
Strauss
Struce is
whatever it
loose.
was.
Nah, but dude, that's what it is right now, bro. Those guys 6'3", 7'3", culture. Is someone here?
Nah,
Uh-huh.
I was
No.
hearing something.
No, yeah, earlier someone was like sanding the floor. I'm like, oh,
Is that what it was?
hashtag humble beginnings. Oh, pass it to Lucho, please. Boys ran riot today at Ellen Road. We're bogus. Hey,
They probably have the most games out of any team in Europe, over 5 goals.
yeah,
This is like the 3rd game, no 4th.
at least, yeah.
7-0 against.
And they're doing it
Man U.
though. Look. This is all I wanted to see. Lucho on the right wing, bro. That's crazy. They're doing it. Oh, quarterback Transky. QB1?
That's crazy because he had 2 options.
QB1?
QB1? Nah.
QB1? Ski, look at that. That's QB1 at its finest right there.
I mean, KDB's still pretty good.
Yeah,
Messi's still pretty good.
Camp. Another camp.
Oh, coming out the back?
No, just QB1. Like
Oh,
QB1 is
yeah,
just a
yeah.
term for
Yeah.
a dime dropper.
Oh, that was a nice pass.
Yeah, those
He had 2 options. That's the crazy part.
I'm just happy with you the names that you dropped as soon as I said QB1.
Oh.
That's it. That's a win.
That's a goal.
That's a
Come
win
on.
for us.
That's a goal. Why would they even look at that? That was way back there.
The East year, you still feel good about, dude. The Celtics look really good against the Hawks. You didn't see that, right? Not even highlights.
No, I think you texted something.
Oh no, there's.
You texted like a Scooby Doo running past like a door. I was like,
Oh,
what is
that's because I was anxious, bro. I had to do like the announcing. I had made my debut as a.
Oh, because then I went on. I was like, what is this guy talking about? I went on ESPN. I'm like, the Hawks.
I was just pacing
think the Hawks
around,
just
bro.
play, I'm like-
That was me pacing around.
Oh, okay.
So, cause I did a debut, I had to call the names, bro. For the like in a little stadium, there's probably like 55 people there, but I don't know
Oh,
why. It
yeah,
still
yeah.
got me nervous. For sure,
Oh, because
it's just natural, bro.
that's
like,
natural, right?
Yeah. And then even then too, like my niece sang the national anthem, so I was just kind of like worried for her.
you know what's crazy though?
Yeah,
Like, picture yourself in the stands
they didn't care.
in that moment.
Yeah.
In that moment, picture yourself in the stands, right?
Uh huh.
And you're listening to the PA announcer.
Yeah.
That's
Me.
what you are, right?
Yeah.
PA announcer. And you're thinking, like, if I'm in the stands and I hear whoever's saying, speaking over the intercom, I'm thinking to myself, that's what that guy does for a living. He's been there for the longest.
Yeah.
I'm not even like critiquing what he's saying.
Uh-huh.
I'm just hearing it out. I might even be on my phone or talking to the person next to me. It's just but when you're in that moment,
Oh my god. Yeah.
you want to be perfect about it, right? Because
Yeah.
that's who you are. You just want to do the job right.
Yeah.
And you don't want to mess up anything.
Uh huh.
But if you I'm thinking if you put yourself in,
Other people's shoes, like
the fan shoes, they're probably just like,
whatever. Yeah.
it's white noise to them.
No,
You know
it
what I'm saying?
was, dude.
Unless you do something real crazy, like
But
you
like
start
the national anthem, that's the one for sure where like it had people like looking and them like, dude. For me, it was just like, man, seeing my little dude. Like I went down, like I left her to practice by herself, right?
Uh-huh.
And then I come back, dude, and she was just sitting down, literally like mid panic attack, bro. I'm like, oh man, like, but she was just kind of like,
Hyperventilating?
yeah, a little bit hyperventilating.
What'd you say?
And I just like, I was like, this is literally like your first time ever, like like it's okay, like there's
That's
only
good.
gonna be room for growth, like
There you
there's
go. That's good advice. I would have done something different. I would have just give her a pat on the back, be like, "You okay there?"
no, see, no, I get you, bro, but I mean, it was a good time.
Well, that's your second
But-
time doing that, right?
No, that was my first. The first time I melted, but I was in by the microphone, or else I would have done it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the first time I for sure like no, but like what's wild though, dude? Like you won't understand, like for sure, dude. The time they walk from like out the tunnel to line up, it's like 30 seconds. Feels like 2 seconds when you're up there in that booth, dude. It doesn't even make sense, like the time how time moves up there.
I think 'cause you're in your head about it.
No, trust me, that doesn't. Make
No,
sense.
no, but I'm saying like
yeah,
like I've been there
yeah,
where like time just flies or
yeah,
something, or it drags. And for a lot of the times it's when it drags, I'm in my head.
yeah.
When it goes fast, that's 'cause like I'm in the moment type thing. You know,
Makes sense. Yeah,
you're probably like certain things when you're doing that, you're in the moment
yeah.
because you're having such a good time and you're like taking it all in, where it's going fast, and then when you feel that pressure when you're like
It's kind of like what you write with all the
You're-
people
you're
out
like-
here with the people passing by the studio right now.
I'm trying to get their
I got
attention
my
'cause
back to them.
because I went away with them. I feel like I'm at the zoo.
All right, what animal would you be, bro?
Huh?
If you had to choose one animal to be, what would you be
What would I be?
at the zoo?
Oh, so it has to be a zoo animal. I'd probably be a dolphin, you know, 'cause I get the most love.
Snowflake.
Nah, you know who I'd be? I'd probably be like an armadillo.
Like an armadillo.
They're in the
just chill-
dark. Nobody ever goes to see them. They're just chilling. That'd probably be more me.
An armadillo.
'Cause I feel like if you're a dolphin, you gotta be like
yeah,
Brad Pitt.
Brad
You gotta
Pitt's
be like
kid.
A-lister, you know, you're on the clock. Everybody
No,
wants
for
to
real,
see
Yeah,
you.
no, dolphin for sure. You just
Because when you go to the zoo, you pay to go to the zoo. Like if you go to Brookfield, you pay, but then
Yeah.
you gotta pay extra to go see the dolphins, right?
that is a
That
list.
dolphin show.
That is a
Oh.
list.
So they're getting, you know, they're getting fed the good food. They're getting the massages.
Oh my god,
they're
they
getting
do.
all that.
They live the luxury life, the zoo life for sure. Dolphins.
You definitely don't want to be like I don't know, like an elephant maybe.
Nah, elephants get love too.
Elephant zoo. Yeah.
Nah, but nah, I know, dude. That's a tough one, bro. That's
That's-
but Brookfield, nice zoo for sure.
I think you're
It's
more
good
of
for
a-
the kids.
I think you're more of a dolphin.
Yeah, I'd say lion, but I mean,
A lion.
Where we at right there? We're not in the bottom 14. All right, move it on up. Just move on up.
You guys are it's like the weirdest year because you guys beat what was it, Bournemouth? You guys beat them
9-0.
9-0. You guys beat Man U 7-0. Now there's this game 6-1. I think there's like another one in there that you guys
This
won.
has been like the best mid-table team ever in the history of mid-tableness. Well, even the Lakers too, though. They're pretty mid-table too.
But the Lakers, outside of AD and LeBron, and maybe who, like
As far
two
as
other
what?
guys, like you guys got like a whole new team.
Oh yeah,
Or at least it seems like it.
that has been wild, bro. How like the rebuild of like the Lakers.
Yeah,
They have been so impatient.
the guy did good.
Robbie P.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
is crazy to think because there's been so many times where, just like as a Bull fan, which
Yeah.
has happened a lot lately, where you're like blow it up, or
They don't do it.
you
Or
know,
like they
switch
don't
it
make
up.
little differences, right?
you know it always reminds me of what can actually be done if it's run the right way. Like I remember when the Hawks had the best seed in the East. It was like 7 years
Kyle
ago.
Korver.
Kyle Korver on the team.
Yeah.
They had like 4 All-Stars.
Mm-hmm.
Where I'm like, damn, like they had that, they did that.
Yeah.
Like a lot of pieces, like a lot of the main pieces, but then they brought in like new guys, right?
Just like
And
random
then-
role players, right?
And then you see like moments like the bubble year, where like the Heat made the finals.
Yeah.
With Jimmy Butler as their guy.
Iguodala.
Iguodala was on the team too.
Iguodala went like that was like 6 straight finals for like Iggy. That was
Oh.
wild.
That's wild.
Yeah.
That's pretty close to LeBron's. Well, LeBron was 8.
Yeah.
8, right? But you look at I watched that and I was like, dude, we had Jimmy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, obviously they probably lucked into like the bubble.
No, yeah, everything.
probably, like,
played for them.
It
Yeah.
probably worked out in there. But I'm like, if we had Jimmy and we could have run into that situation in the bubble, like we probably could have done something.
Yeah.
Probably.
What-
But it always surprises me with like, you see something that just doesn't work
Yeah.
and you're just so quick to like just give up on it, just implode it. And then this guy, like he just did something that made the team. It might not work out. I mean, they could get bounced out this first round, but at
Yeah.
least it looks like they're like a legit team.
Yeah. The Bulls that year. What was it? That was 2014. Honestly,
Which one?
they gave the Cavs a better run than the Hawks.
Oh, you're talking about the
2014, 2015.
6 gamer?
Yeah.
Birthday ones, yeah.
Those were intense games though, bro.
Those were good games.
That Mother's Day buzzer beater by
was-
LeBron.
yeah, I was
they
gonna
were
say.
they were done. They were dead in the water. The Cavs. They lose that game. Bulls win. Bulls make the finals that year.
I mean,
No, yeah, they destroy the Hawks. That was Jimmy. That was like, and that was the weird transition
I
phase
felt
where
good
like
about
Jimmy
that
was like the
team.
leader. Jimmy was kind of more like the leader because D Rose missed a lot of time, but D Rose was still kind of the guy and like.
yeah, but I felt good about that team, but I still think we weren't gonna make it past the Cavs. Cause look, you take out
But that was the Cavs for sure.
you
hardest
take out
matchup,
you
yeah.
take out LeBron's buzzer, you
Yeah.
take out Derrick Rose's buzzer, like it washes out, right?
Yeah.
You each get a buzzer beating game.
And
The
that's the move.
the Cavs still won.
And then you think that's like a LeBron thing, bro? Because like, how do you get Shump and Jr. for like nothing, dude? It's
Who?
like do you think
The
players?
Cavs?
Yeah, they got him for nothing. Do you think like players have to be insistent to their GM, bro?
What do they give up for Shumpert
Dude, they got Shumpert and Jr. for like
from the Knicks, right?
for like one first round pick. Like it was nothing, dude.
I think that's more of a Knicks thing.
No, I agree,
I think
but
you
it's
take
just
advantage
like
of the Knicks.
no, I know, bro, but it's just like
No, that's true. But here's the thing. I think it's when
your team's good, no? Like when you don't want to like mess up
'Cause-
on like a championship window.
because Shumpert and JR are it's almost like the whole thing we were talking about with in soccer,
Yeah.
where you don't want to sign that 27, 30-year-old
Mm-hmm.
because it's almost it's not
They're
the move.
risky.
It's a
yeah.
risky thing, right?
Yeah.
So with the Shumpert JR thing, first of all, if you're the Knicks,
Yeah.
you're not giving up two guys that are considered like one or two options on a championship team,
Yeah.
because they're not. You're giving up role players,
Mm-hmm.
and whatever you're gonna get back for them, if you're looking at the Knicks at that time, they were, they were looking to rebuild because I think Carmelo had already,
Just kind of like peaked.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
he wasn't with OKC at that time, was he?
Oh, he was still there.
He was still there, yeah.
But
All right,
yeah,
because he
the-
showed up after KD left.
Well, that next year they traded D
Yeah.
Rose that way.
But
Yeah.
those two guys, like, they're pretty much if you're gonna rebuild, if you're gonna go the opposite of like, okay, we're
You gotta
not
release
in
the-
a winning situation, and we're not in a rebuilding situation, so we might as well get rid of like guys that are
Or
not
expensive, kind of like,
they're expensive
and
to
not
be-
long term.
for role players, and if we keep them around in a rebuild, they're gonna be like our top guys, and do we really want to be paying top dollar for these guys?
Yeah.
So they're gonna be on the block. They're gonna be on the trading
Mhm.
block, and the only teams that are gonna be going for those guys are teams that are in the win now
In the mix.
situation.
Yeah.
They're in the win now situation. So the only people that are gonna be making offers are gonna be win out teams. So when the Knicks are going to negotiation with these other teams, who's negotiating with them?
Just
So it was
contenders,
probably at that time. It might have been, I can't remember back then who else was maybe going for them, but it might have been just Cleveland negotiating with New York, and they weren't getting no counter offers from
knowing
anybody
that
else.
Yeah, New York had no
So
hand, right?
yeah, so Cleveland kind of got away with like
But that's where
buying like 50 cents on the dollar type thing.
no, yeah, and that's where like even now with Robbie P, like a lot of people like the Westbrook dude that like he lost. He lost that Westbrook trade really bad. And
When
a
he
lot
brought
of,
him in.
when he brought him in.
Yeah.
and then a lot of people they were like tough negotiating with the Lakers, bro. Like they didn't want to.
Yeah, because who wanted Westbrook?
No, that too, but in
it
general,
sounds
yeah,
bad
yeah.
because of what Westbrook's career has been.
Mhm.
You know, he's been an MVP, whether you like it or not.
Yeah.
He does average triple doubles with, even though,
It takes everything.
yeah, but the guy he is or he was,
Mhm.
like, it's a pretty good career.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good one. So it's kind of hard to say like nobody wants this guy, but it's the reality. Who
Yeah.
wanted? So the fact that he got out of that contract and he was able to get something back for him, that ended up being kind of good, is amazing on his end.
And it's just like, and you're right, dude, because it was like the Timberwolves. It was wild. The Timberwolves were willing to. They said, you know what, enough. D'Lo's not gonna be the answer for us. That's our 3 max guys. No thanks. We'll bring in veteran Mike Conley 1 year, and we have the freedom next year. And it's just like the that team has to come in where like that desperate team or like that team where that's willing to just cut ties with that they know they kind of don't have enough yet, you know? Because even the Jazz was really key in that deal, dude. They're the one that took the Westbrook contract. And what do the Jazz want now, realistically? Just cap space and,
draft
and
picks.
assets,
Yep.
picks.
Because they're
So-
setting up for something big.
Yeah, and it's just like, and then that's what's scary because like the Bulls are kind of like in the middle of like nowhere in that situation in that
They do
aspect.
nothing.
Yeah,
Dude, like a month ago, because ESPN 1000, the Chicago
yeah,
station,
Uh-huh.
they just celebrated, what was it, 30 years?
yeah.
No, not 30 years, 25 years.
Mhm.
They just celebrated 25 years, and they did like a big showing at the House of Blues.
Mm.
And they were taking calls of like, who has been like the biggest villain to Chicago sports
Yeah.
in the past whatever years.
Was it your guy?
Huh?
Was it your guy?
Who's my guy?
Your guy.
No, he's not my guy. He never was my guy.
Was it him though?
He was my guy for 1 year.
Was it him?
A lot of people were saying Rodgers. That's what you're talking about, right?
Yeah.
A lot of people were saying Aaron Rodgers. A lot of people were saying LeBron.
Uh-huh.
A lot of people were saying Albert Pujols.
Okay.
I went the other way. I said it was
Garpax?
Garpax.
Yeah.
I was like, Garpax has been the biggest villain
And yeah.
for the same reason that it's the whole commitment thing.
Mm-hmm.
Are you committing to a rebuild? Are you committing to maintaining something?
Yeah.
Like when Derrick Rose went down, okay, it was bad luck, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Bad luck. Because they had built something that was
Mm-hmm.
like good. They
Yeah.
had built something that looked good.
Could compete for
They were missing a piece, but they had that piece in Butler. Like
Mhm.
Bogans was not that guy. But even with Bogans, we were able to get the first seed. And then
Yeah.
the following year, we were still able to be the number 1 seed with
Yeah.
Derrick Rose out for most of the year
Yeah. Yeah.
during the lockout season where it was only 60 games played.
Yeah.
Or 62 games, I think it was. We had the best record with the Spurs that year. But Derrick Rose was out for most of the year, and they still were able to get that record with Bogans, but they had Butler that they had drafted.
Yeah.
And you just give him time. That's all it was. You just give him time, it'll work out. But when Rose went down, they almost what they did was what I think most people would do is they put their hands over their face and get in a fetal position.
Yeah.
And they just kind of just like ride the wave, expecting, hoping
Something changes.
that Derrick Rose comes back healthy,
Oh yeah.
and that maybe something changes. But then, like, Tom Thibodeau kind of overworked Joakim
Mm-hmm.
and kind of just shot his career after that. He finished 4th in the MVP that year, but it kind of just he fell off.
Yeah.
And you bring in Gasol, and then like, okay, we're gonna go young. We're gonna build after you get rid of D Rose and Noah. We're
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
rebuild. We're gonna go young. We got Butler. I'm
And-
like, okay, that's a good plan. Go that route. I'm
Yeah.
okay with sacrificing 2 years.
Yeah.
You know, I'm okay with being bad, as long as there's a plan.
Yeah.
Like when the Ricketts came in and Epstein for the Cubs,
Yeah.
flat out they said we're gonna be bad for 5 years, maybe 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna rebuild the farmhouse. We're gonna build prospects. We're gonna be good, but it's gonna take a while.
Yeah. It was like
And the fans are okay with that because
they committed to the long term and they
And
were
you
honest
lay
about
out
it.
a plan,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
the Bulls said we were gonna go young. We were gonna build. Who do they bring in? They bring in Rondo. They bring in
Yeah.
Wade.
D Wade. Yeah.
They bring in all these old guys.
Paul Gasol.
We had Gasol, yeah. Mind you, it looked good.
Sold
for,
tickets, right?
It looked good for that first round against the Celtics.
No, that dude. Honestly,
Until,
that doesn't even make sense, bro. Like that series to me, is like baffling, bro.
Until who was
They
it?
were-
Rondo.
It was 2-0.
Rondo went down.
Yeah,
or?
Randall went down.
Yeah, but they don't commit. They don't
Yeah.
commit. That's an issue where you see these other teams where, like the Jazz, what they're doing.
Yeah.
That's looking good. You could take advantage of teams like that. Like that's what Pelinka did. He took advantage. He
Nah,
sees-
these
he's
guys
like-
know. There's the only one that's gonna take my Westbrook contract.
Yeah, they're like he's a wolf and we're the sheep.
Yeah.
He's looking at okay, that's the vulnerable one.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a smart thing to do. I hate that we're always the sheep. I want to be the wolf. I want to be looking at. I want to
No,
be
it makes
looking.
sense, and I'm
I
trying
want
to
to be
think.
looking at
I'm
these
like,
bad situations,
and
be
I'm trying to
let's
think
take
like,
advantage.
dude, Lonzo's camp hasn't even like they haven't even interviewed him yet, bro.
Yeah, I don't. I think.
Can you trade him now in the summer? You could trade him, right? The injury. How's the injury thing work?
I think with an injury, here's
I
the
think
thing.
in the summer you're fine, no? It can't be
Nah.
during not at all.
I don't think it is. His situation is different though, 'cause it's not like he's I think his is more of a he's injured, but he's not.
Then I have to call out Rich Paul. I don't want to. I have to because they haven't even made a statement, dude.
'Cause the doctors come out and they
Yeah.
like the team doctors, they say like there's nothing wrong with him, and I think he's gotten second opinions. I think he went to France to get a second opinion,
Yeah.
and they said that they can't find anything wrong with him.
Because they're talking about next year, dude. That's what I'm like, can't you just trade him now?
I think you can trade him, 'cause of it's like one of those he's injured but he's not injured type thing.
Yeah.
You know,
So you got to do
he's kind of got the Kawhi Leonard thing going on.
yeah, that's crazy. Lonzo Ayo or Kobe
As what to keep?
trade package. Or who would you cook up in a trade package right now if you're the Bulls?
Listen, I'm trading everybody 'cause I'm not smart enough to think of moves. I'm not.
You don't think Zach? I think you could stay with Zach, bro.
No, at this point, no.
No,
You
he's
got
explosive. He's explosive enough to. He's a good two, bro.
He is.
Yeah.
He is. But look, I'm not gonna keep a big contract money to try. Who are you gonna bring in?
Damian Lillard.
You're not gonna get Damian Lillard. How are you gonna get Damian Lillard?
I'm making it happen right now. Like
How?
slowly but surely.
What draft picks do we have?
We're gonna have for them players. Nikola sign and trade. Ayo,
You think they would take players?
Lonzo.
Why would they take players though?
They got nothing to gain over there. They're cheap over
But like a team like Portland,
the Bulls don't have three just first rounders.
no, I don't think
Where do they trade them to?
Vucevic.
For Vucevic, the Magic has the Bulls next 3 years.
Go on their
No, I can't.
the Bulls. I think Bulls have one pick, and like I think we got back picks when we traded away. No, we didn't trade nobody. We don't have no picks because we traded Vooch. We traded all them picks for Vooch.
Oh my God, no way! Yeah.
Yeah. So like a team like Portland, they need picks because
Yeah.
if Chicago struggles to get players in, dude, Portland is on another level of gonna struggle.
No, because if they're gonna get cut ties with Damian Lillard, it makes sense. They're gonna go 5-year plan.
They got to draft superstars through the draft. Like they got to get their superstars through the draft.
Yeah.
Like, dude,
it was only 2 first-round picks. It was Wendell and 2 first-round picks
but
out of Porter.
if you look at the Bulls like next 5 years,
Nothing like for a trade package.
they can't offer you anything.
Cause then dude, there's no one really like Draymond Green. What are you gonna do with Draymond Green? The draft picks coming
Draymond
up.
Green.
The free agency class sucks, dude. It's like Draymond. It's like maybe Kuzma. Cause
That's what I'm saying.
whoever
Look.
wants to give a max to Kuzma.
I'm surprised they even had a shot at the playoffs this year. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously play-in, it changes everything, which I hate that because playing games allows you to be mediocre. Here's the thing,
It was
here's the-
interesting, bro. Those games are intense, bro.
It's because here's the thing about, like you see in soccer, right?
Yeah.
If you got money, you got money. It
You're-
don't matter how
you're
bad you are.
living, Yeah.
You're gonna be good.
Yeah.
You could be bad, but next year you're gonna be good.
Mm-hmm.
Football is different because football you could be bad 1 year
And you could turn around.
and you could turn it around because football is more like
So many positions.
so many positions, but like a lot of these guys are good for like 2-3 years for their career and they're out because of injuries and whatnot.
The depth chart, variety of players. No.
The turnover is just
yeah.
insane in football.
Yeah.
So you could get a team go bad 1 year and good the next year. You could get a team be good 1 year and bad the next year
Mhm.
because of the turnover. It's just so insane. But like a team like basketball to me is unique in its own because one guy can make the difference.
Yeah.
Like one guy could make, like LeBron is on the Cavs 1 year, they win 67.
Yeah.
The next year, they're what was it, 2 years in a row they're the number 1 overall pick. That's how bad it could go.
Yeah.
That's literally that's how bad it could go. You could go from being the best
One guy. Yeah.
to the worst with one guy. Basketball is that thing. So I'm not like I would want to suck
Mm-hmm.
to have a shot at that one guy. Because you're not going to get that one guy in a salary cap league where bench players are making like at a point like 15% of your cap, 10%.
Yeah.
You almost got to commit to sucking. I mean, you got to commit at,
It's weird.
losing. You got to commit at losing. You got to be bad.
We're no judge. Judge
But
for
you got to commit to losing.
Yeah.
Like the Spurs, they were so great for so long,
Yeah.
and this year, like this past like 2-3 years, for sure, the last 2 years have been bad for the Spurs.
No, yeah.
So what they do last year when they were bad, what did they do? They gave up on Jonte Murray.
Yeah.
Yeah, right, Jonte
They
Murray.
clean house. Yeah.
Yeah, they cleaned house. They Jonte Murray. I take Jonte Murray over
Trey.
not over Trey, but over Zach. I'm taking Jonte Murray.
Did Jonte Murray over Zach LaVine? Nah.
Jonte Murray to me offers you so much more, playmaking wise, and even defensively.
It's right there.
But look, but look, the Spurs,
yeah.
one of the best organizations in basketball.
Mm-hmm.
They were able to just, they're like, okay, we had one bad year. We see where this is going. We see the writing on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Get rid of these guys. And now they're in a position where they could get the
Vic.
Yeah, the guy from France,
Mm-hmm.
the 7-footer. The Bulls, I get what the Bulls did because it's the AK, the GM.
Yeah.
He had a nice plan. When he brought in Booch, he brought in Lonzo, DeRozan. Zach developed good. I think he developed good. He developed good for
the trade with the Jimmy.
For what he is.
Yeah.
For what he is, I think that's not bad. It's not bad.
Mm-hmm.
And then you hit on guys like Ayo, Caruso. You bring in.
Mm-hmm.
The thing about them is they just have not. That first year was really good. Last year, it was really good. It was a fun season to watch. And then this year, it just started off so bad. And then you miss heavy with, like, Patrick Williams has just not been producing. Kobe is like.
Well, it all comes down to that Patrick Williams one, right?
Yeah, he has not.
Because that was fourth, right?
Yeah, and then Kobe just was another one who he has his moments where he could go like 8 for 10.
Yeah. But it's just like, no.
And it's not consistent. And it's not
backup,
yeah.
PG, backup 2 at best.
And then it's crazy because, like, you're expecting him in today's NBA to, like, he's your 3-point shooter.
Yeah.
The Bulls were the worst team in 3-point shooting this year. They were the worst.
It says
not only were they the
two
worst,
mid-range guys.
Not only were they the worst, they attempted the least amount, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So, a guy like Kobe, if you're depending on him to be your spotlight at the 3, like he's the one that's gonna show off for you at the 3.
No, yeah, it's not gonna be.
Yeah, that's a terrible option, dude. I'm trying to put out
the rebuild. Yeah, no, dude. Now that I see, but like it's because it's an ugly place. Because even then, now you look at Luka, bro. Like the Mavs they're in danger of like ruining his prime.
Luka is prime for Utah, bro.
Yeah,
a white point guard leading the. Come on now, that's Utah.
That. No, I get you, but dude, they might waste his prime, bro. Like now, what? Because like, what are they gonna be able to do?
See, but if you're the
Mavs,
Mavs,
have them locked in.
But if you're in the Mavs, you're in a better position than the Bulls. Because if you're in the Mavs, you can easily rebuild around Luka. You can easily like Luka.
No, yeah.
If you want to talk
just
about
need a few guys, right?
If you want to talk about like
2 years,
having one guy, like we said, one guy can make the difference. Luka can make that.
Yeah.
Like if Luka ever wins a championship on any team, it's probably gonna be because Luka won it because he's the guy, right? So the Mavs are at least in a position where
they got one guy.
I remember the Lakers went through something like that with Kobe when they lost that first round to the Suns. They were up 3-1. Then and Kobe kind of like mailed it in.
Phoenix Suns.
Yeah, against Phoenix and back in 05, I think 06. Yeah. Kobe kind of mailed it in at the end too because he was kind of pissed.
Yeah.
But he wanted to leave. They were in a bad position. You had guys like Kwame Brown, Chris Mim, Smush Parker. You had guys around you that you're looking at that team and if you're Kobe too, you're like, dude, I'm not winning with these guys.
Is it
I'm not
like-
winning with these guys. So
Yeah.
what do they do? They bring in Paul. You kept Lamar.
That was a steal.
You have Bynum on the bench who ends
Mm.
up producing for you. You bring in back D Fish. And all of a sudden you go from being real in a bad position
From almost out. Yeah.
so now you go to 3 straight finals.
Yeah.
So the Mavs are at least they're in the position with that. The Bulls, if you're looking around,
Nothing.
DeMar, first of all, DeMar couldn't even do that in Toronto.
Yeah.
He was not that guy. He's not going to be that guy for the Bulls. Can he be a number 2? He probably can. I don't see him as the number 2 though. I don't even see him as a number 2. I think he's a number 3
Yeah. He's
on a
probably like a three.
championship. Zach is in the same situation.
He's a 2. I would say he's a 2.
Okay, he could get away with being a 2.
Yeah.
I would say he's a 3.
Those guys are both 3s.
I would say those are both 3s. I think you're in a situation where you last year you had 2 guys that were scoring great
Yeah.
with a guy who Vucevic is another guy who's like another 3. You had a bunch of like mid-level guys
Yeah.
that were playing
But I think that's almost better, no?
prime. It's
You
better.
need like 5 or 6 mid-level guys right now.
It's
dude.
better. It's
Yeah.
better. But if you're paying them like mid-level guys, you're
Oh,
paying
no,
them like
yeah.
top dollar guys.
Because even
So
then,
that when you're playing you're paying mid-level guys like top dollar guys.
yeah.
Your bench guys.
So
your bench guys are not gonna look like great bench guys
mhm.
because they're coming in for mid-level guys.
No, that's true. Because even then, so where would you see? Because like the Kings and the Grizzlies are really similar to me. 2 max that they draft. Oh, not well. Sabonis they didn't draft, but 2 max and then just young core.
Yeah, but the Kings, they're only paying that one guy.
Fox and Sabonis, no?
Those are the only 2 guys. They're paying
Max is-
Fox. They're paying Fox.
Oh yeah, Fox got an extension.
Okay, yeah. Well, 2 guys.
Yeah,
But at least Fox, like, I think they're in a situation where the guys that they have,
Mhm.
I think it's more of like an excitement thing. And they're weird because like their numbers that they put up
yeah.
are
Are historic.
they're historic. They're rivaling like the
But, dude, that's
the
like
Nuggets
the-
and the Pistons.
That's
of
the
the
weird
early
part
80s.
where like now like the young depth is pretty easy to do, bro. Or not easy to do, but like makes more sense. Like the Grizzlies, that's all, dude. Their whole depth is their draft picks, like 2nd and 3rd round picks and stuff like that, dude.
The Grizzlies are a good.
Like
They're-
good well-run team as
Yeah,
far as
good-
like where like they have they're all their own assets.
They just need they need a better culture. I think it is.
Well, they're growing.
Because
They're not done
Yeah,
growing.
They're not
Like,
done growing. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. The only thing about the NBA is I feel like the NBA is
It
kind of
passes
it's
too
so
fast.
fast paced where like it's
Like that now you're gonna make a decision where Bain and Brooks they're gonna almost demand max money, and you have to choose one.
and see I don't think those guys are guys you want to keep around.
Yeah,
Like even the Spurs were able to get under like they got away from Steven Jackson quick.
yeah, dude. Because to me, Bain, but believe it or not, Bain I think is better than D'Angelo Russell. And in
I would
moments,
say so.
in
I would
moments
say
he
so.
can carry more.
I would say so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's crazy to see because like D'Lo was what like 20, 22, 24 million. And that's
Is that what he's getting paid?
yeah.
I don't even know. Honestly, I don't even
No,
know
like
what
the
that
money-
means anymore.
No, I know. It's
Cause what?
it's like
'cause
the standard is like
Damian,
20.
Damian
almost.
is getting what
40.
40.
That's like the big boy. Like you have to be like all NBA, all-star team.
Okay, so 20,
And if not, like 20,
something
if you get 20, you're like good.
so that's like average then,
Yeah.
or like mid. Because if the top
No.
is 40, then
No,
20
it's like the bottom tier like good players like D'Lo, Bane, DeRozan. Because even then, is DeRozan a max?
no,
Yeah, he's like right there, like 20.
no, because
Yeah,
when you get max money like Damian, who has
those are like the
you get money based on your years of service with the team is how
the
much
years and then your
how much money you
accolades,
could,
right?
yeah, how much money you could. Oh yeah, the accolades too is how much money you could.
Because that's what like man, I'm like the young culture, bro, it's more successful right now, dude. Like it's just like look at last year's Lakers, bro. You put in like the veterans on like media day, bro. Did you see media day last year for the Lakers?
No, I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't care about that.
No, I know.
What happened?
No, bro, but like you had pictures of like Westbrook, Dwight, AD, DeAndre Jordan, LeBron, and everyone's like, "Oh, this is a super team." They didn't even make the playoffs, and it's just because like you saw like you saw the faces that you knew it was role players. The Carmelo, like the pictures looked me today looked amazing. You
But
know
it's
what I'm
how,
saying?
you know what's crazy is
Yeah.
because in the NBA, you kind of almost expect to get away with it because
Yeah,
like it's so many less guys on the court and they both got to play both positions. So you
Mhm.
figure the best player
yeah,
is gonna make. If you have the best player at each position, it'll make the difference, and it kind of should, right? But a lot of those guys like were the guy on their team. So it's almost like when Antoine Griezmann went to
Barca.
Barcelona, right?
Yeah.
He was out of position, so he wasn't Antoine Griezmann that people
Yeah,
remember.
that media day that made for a
So-
good media day.
Yeah, exactly. Like LeBron, the playmaker, with Russell Westbrook, the playmaker.
Carmelo that didn't even like
He can't even
laterally
run
move
up and down.
laterally. Yeah,
And then you got a guy in Dwight who
just too much
It's just-
shoulders.
his back was messed up at that. It was
No,
shot.
it was done. Yeah,
It was shot at that point.
yeah, and
But,
that's
but not only that, like you got, I don't know why people ever thought like it worked with Kyrie for
Yeah.
LeBron, but I don't know why people always think like, oh, let's give LeBron a point guard. It'll free up LeBron. Like, why would you want to free up LeBron? Why wouldn't you want LeBron to hold the ball? Why would you? It worked. It worked with the
Rondo?
Rondo, right? With
Yeah.
the bubble year. But I think that's an anomaly though.
No, that's even because Rondo just knows how to like. Rondo can like literally get himself in like power forward positions where like he just knows how to like where to find the angle for like to be a drop off passer and stuff.
And
yeah,
Rondo-
he's just like
and
IQ out of this
Rondo-
world, you know.
Rondo knows his role.
Yeah, yeah.
He
Like
knows his
IQ
role.
out of his world. He's a
Yeah.
team guy, like 100%. Yeah.
He knows his role. But
No, as far as just like a guy, no, but I mean, LeBron does need no, at this point he needs someone to that could beat you off the dribble, like to play make for him. Like he can't do it all the whole game. No, more.
yeah, don't bring in Westbrook. Bring him in.
No, because Westbrook can't like dude.
I think even Russell was like a bad move, but
No,
so
but
far it's
Russell at
worked.
least Russell could pull up in the mid. Dude, Westbrook just storms out of a pick and roll, bro. Like every single time he
it's
just
worked. It's worked. This has worked for him. The Russell thing, but I don't.
long term no.
Was Russell like yesterday's game?
Yeah,
Was D'Angelo the guy or
Austin.
Austin the guy?
It's both, but it's just like more consistent, more time. I think it'll be probably D'Lo, because D'Lo has
Oh, you prefer you think D'Lo? Well,
Uh,
D'Lo's been doing most of the work
no Austin. That was like a coming out party yesterday for Austin.
because LeBron was out.
I would trust D'Lo to make that more consistent those plays.
Yeah,
Right now, it's only fair. Like I mean,
because LeBron was out for most of the season after the All-Star break too, right?
Yeah.
He was out for like what 15 games.
yeah, at least 20 almost.
And who was carrying them though?
Hey Disney.
No,
And Schroeder.
No,
Schroeder has the
ball
best-
handling. Bring it up.
Schroeder.
Schroeder.
I think Schroeder has the best win percentage on the Lakers this year. Easy. When he plays, like when he plays, the Lakers have
But is
won the
that
most.
because he's the one controlling the pace?
Because he D's up, bro. And yeah, like a little bit. Yeah, Schroeder's not a bad Schroeder. I like to see like as like the Rondo Black,
Well, see.
like the villain version of Rondo.
Oh, but see, at least Shooter, like, okay, that makes sense. If Shooter's the guy who, if I'm gonna say, okay, LeBron, take the,
Yeah,
you know, don't carry the ball,
slash.
you know, yeah. Go back to the 3 position.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to be the 1 anymore. A guy like Shooter makes more sense than anybody.
Yeah.
Definitely than D'Angelo or when they had Russell.
Mm-hmm.
Cause that kid, Shooter, you don't seem like he gets ahead of himself.
No, yeah, he's
He seems more like Rondo. Like he knows his role.
yeah.
He knows his role.
Just picks up full court. That's what the Lakers need more. Dude, Lakers just needs people that pick up full court. Like, dude, that just want to do it the whole like that. You know, did you see the game? You saw the game, right?
Yeah.
Vando, you saw Vando, dude. He was picking up Ja the whole game, full court.
I don't know what you see in that guy, bro.
Are you kidding me?
Outside of defense.
Outside of effort, yeah.
Yeah.
Effort, that's all you need, dude. No, he can't shoot to save his life.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
But dude, he literally.
He's Keith Bogans 2.0.
No, come on. He's all like 6'8", 6'9". What was Bogan? 6'6"?
No, he was probably short 6'4".
Yeah, that's why.
But-
But it was stiff.
But what I'm saying is
no,
like,
yeah,
like
I know, I get you, but like, dude,
you
tempo.
gotta be doing
you
some
gotta set tempo.
crazy. You gotta be doing some crazy.
But dude, this is the most athletic guy in the NBA, arguably. Did you see that one where he just jumped vertical to like contest the one shot, dude? That he made Hachi travel. That was disgusting.
That's foul. You say he's the most athletic guy in the NBA.
Ooh,
That guy.
Ja?
Oh no, I think it's Bando.
No, Ja. There was one that Ja literally just jumped straight up in the
Oh,
air off
yeah,
2
yeah.
feet, dude. He's
Yeah.
like,
I was gonna say
He-
John Moran for sure, dude.
he accounted for like 15 feet, dude.
Yeah, he's insane, dude.
that was wild. That like 2 hands straight up vert, dude. Like literally accounted for like 13 feet.
How bad do you want the Lakers to win?
Nah, honestly, this is just house money, bro. We were
Stop
2 and 10, bro.
Stop
we
playing.
were 2 and 10. I can't. I honestly don't see it. Like, I honestly, dude, I'm just like, I didn't even see this for this team, bro. Like, honestly, this is all house money. It's like if we were still alive in Europe, but we're not.
These
it-
guys are playing right now?
No, Friday.
Oh, I thought they were gonna play. I was like,
That'd
what?
be game over. No, they play Friday.
Arsenal, Southampton. Oh, okay.
Arsenal, Southampton. All right, real quick. Prem. Arsenal gets it, or City?
I was just looking at the standings and they're 4 points clear. And
Etihad.
I think these guys they have
You can't lose there.
they have a game, right? They
Yeah.
got a game above City.
Yeah.
Which is weird. I don't
No,
get the Prem how it's like.
No, dude, the City always gets catering. There was one game that got canceled out of nowhere, bro.
Well, didn't you guys have something like that like not too long ago?
Against us.
Where you guys were always like 2 games down?
No, but
Or-
it's because
It's just weird. But anyways,
All right.
It's 4 points. They got 1 game left against each other.
mm-hmm.
So they just say that's it brings them down to 1, right? If it's 4 points, they win, and they still have a game in hand. So they could technically go.
So Arsenal is obligated to get a point at the Etihad.
They have to.
Yeah.
They have to, which is crazy because back in early February, they were in like a prime position where they could have lost
Yeah.
this game, and just
I
like
told you, it's all gonna come down to freaking Anfield, man.
last game of the year.
No, but it was just like the
Oh,
tie
okay.
at Anfield. They had a 2-0 lead, bro.
No, I'm thinking about it's the what's his name?
I think the City
Sean
has.
Dykes or what's his name? The guy at Everton.
Oh yeah.
It's Everton, right?
Yeah.
When they brought him in that first game,
Mm-hmm. He
And
tied against
they beat him.
1-0.
They beat him They beat Arsenal. Everton beat Arsenal. Remember that?
you call that one, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's gonna boil down. Like, how do you lose to Everton?
City dropped points to Everton. 0-0.
They dropped. Yeah, they dropped.
Everton's
they,
done good
were able
again.
to get one.
The Prem's so weird, bro. Top 6, dude. All the like regulation teams,
I still think Arsenal pulls it out.
because City's focused on the Champions League.
Yeah.
If City has one bad week on the Champions
And-
League,
and
they're gonna
you've-
drop points in the Prem.
And you've seen Pep. Pep is doing what he did at the end of Barcelona, where he just started going weird with these lineups.
Yeah.
You seen the
No,
formations
this
that
whole
he
year
throws
he's
up
been
there.
trolling this whole year, bro.
And the Prem.
Yeah.
In the
And
Champions League, it's
he
kind
just- he
of
bu-
bit
bust
more
up.
consistent.
Yeah.
Although he had one game it wasn't this last game, but the previous matchup where he kind of got funky at the end. But
Or against who?
against
Leipzig.
Leipzig, yeah.
Yeah.
He kind of got a little weird at the end, but I think he's taking for sure he's taking this matchup
No.
serious, even though it's already pretty much game over. Right?
Nah.
Because what they won 4-1.
3-0, no.
Oh, 3-0, yeah.
Well,
I
same
mean, it
thing.
should be game over. You can never count out Bayern, right? But I think Bayern just messed up when they went with Tomas Tuchel. I think they should have kept Nagelsmann.
No, I know that was so weird, bro.
And now you got internal fighting with Sadio and Leroy.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. Where like Liverpool fans are so dramatic. They're already saying that Sadio's back pretty much this summer. At this point, I'm like, dude, where's he gonna fit in the depth chart?
Well, I don't know, because Bayern might want to get out of his contract.
No, they are, but I don't think he's gonna come back to.
But
the
then
Wolves.
again, if it's,
Yeah.
I heard rumors that Leroy said something racist. I mean,
Yeah.
take it for what you are. I mean, it's two
I mean, yeah.
black guys, but
No.
one is lighter than the other one. I don't know what he could have said.
We don't do politics on here.
Well, I heard something. I heard it was something racist being said. So,
Yeah.
but it looks like they cleared it out. Because if that was the case, dude, I would have cut ties with
With I mean Leroy.
with Leroy. Yeah,
Yeah.
Unless I'm pretty sure it wasn't that though, because
No, yeah, because I
They
think it
would've-
was Saudi overreaction. Hey, you can take the boy out out of being scouts,
I
but
don't-
you can't take the scouts out the boy.
I think he jumped the line. Like there's a line.
Because
'cause
Sadio's a guy to respect, bro. There's no way. It had
That's
to be
the thing,
something foul, bro.
Did you not see Leroy is like the laziest guy there is?
Yeah.
Leroy was just like I was like, what could have happened? So I'm looking at this dude's not even running.
Yeah.
He's not even making passes. I think Sadio he tried to big brother him there.
Yeah.
Like, dude, what are you doing? Like, we're trying to win a game.
Mm-hmm.
Like, step up. But Leroy has that mentality. Anyways, I think City's gonna be focusing for sure.
Champions League?
Yeah, dude, because I think at this point, like, I think I told you guys where it's the only thing that's keeping this City team from being remembered as like those Manchester teams of the early
Yeah. It's Champions League.
2000s, the Barcelona teams, the Bayern teams, the Madrid teams, even your
No,
Liverpool
please
teams.
say it. I was like, please.
The Liverpool teams are like, I think Liverpool's gonna have a better like let's go
Documentary?
like 20 years from now.
Yeah.
That's 20 years from now. I think people are gonna remember fondly Liverpool more than City,
Which is not fair sometimes. Yeah.
strictly because they haven't won a Champions League.
No, I
think-
think they'll get one, bro. I think if this is the best year for sure. They don't do it this year, then it's gonna be pretty scary.
It looks like it.
Yeah.
It looks like it because if they're up 3-0 on Munich, their only true test is ahead of them.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like it, right? Their only true test is ahead of them in Madrid.
Yeah.
And you look at the bracket on the other side, you got two Milan teams that everybody's almost surprised that they made it to where they're at,
Yeah.
right? Because of the seasons they've had.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got a Benfica team who you look at what they got rid of
How are they still doing it, right?
and how are they there? And now a Napoli team that
Everyone wants to.
they got rid of they cleaned house, and the guys that they have are like insanely good. But it's almost like you showed up to the dance
Too early.
too early type thing, right?
Yeah.
Which maybe the moment gets to them. You kind of almost bank on it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like the maybe the moment gets to them. So if there's ever been a moment, I mean, they should have. You kind of almost
No, City's favorite, heavy favorite.
you kind of almost want to say they should have beat Chelsea. They kind of should have.
No,
They
what's that, dude? You guys gotta hold yourselves to the same standards you guys hold other people.
What are you
bro.
talking about? What do you mean?
They
us?
should have beat freaking Chelsea. Yes, they should have beat Chelsea.
What do you mean us?
You know.
But they should have beat Chelsea because
Yeah.
Chelsea was just going through a coaching change.
Yeah.
Chelsea was
I know.
doing bad in the Prem.
I
They were
know.
not that team, so they should have won that. So now, that's what I'm saying. Like they have to. They had like if I'm Pep,
It's a failure. It's Champions League or bust, and that's fair.
I don't want.
No, it's fair. Stop, see, dude.
That's failure.
There you go. Don't hold yourself to the
Because
same
he has made a
standards.
final. No, but I'm saying he has made a final, and he's on the verge of making another semi.
In how many years?
Three consecutive, no? 3 consecutive semis.
No, we count everything, bro. This year 6
6 what?
for Pep.
6
Years with City, no?
Yeah, 2016. No, 2017.
Championship or bust.
No, but
Champions League
what
or
I'm
bust.
saying is like, okay, 3 consecutive years of semis. You made a final. Well, hold on. I don't even want to say
Champions League or
I'm getting
bust.
I'm getting ahead of myself.
Yeah.
They still got one leg left against Bayern, but it should be Champions League.
No, it is.
That is a mentality that they
Yeah.
should have. They should have. Because if they don't win, look, if they don't win the Prem,
Yeah.
but they win the Champions League, it's gonna look as a successful season, right?
No, that's what
Is
it
it
was.
not?
That's what
Because they've won 4 out of the last 5.
the Prem is not like.
EPLs.
Yeah, it's not gonna be like.
It should be though.
No, it
Here's the
is
thing.
because that's a dynasty. Yeah,
Here's the thing, because
it's a dynasty already, but that's a super dynasty.
the thing about like what Barcelona does, their culture is they want to win the league
Mm-hmm.
while also winning the. Because when Barcelona wins the Champions League, they also win the league.
Yeah,
When they won
take
it,
what you can, but yeah,
when they won, they win it.
Yeah,
they win
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Where Madrid,
Can't do both.
it's not that they can't do both, but they understand where, okay, if we're not in a position to win this, why even worry about it? Like, focus on something. Focus on
At least one.
at least one
Yeah.
and get the job done, which is not a bad mindset to have. Because the first year when Zidane's first year,
Yeah.
they had Solari, I think it was. Solari was their coach. They had brought in after Rafa Benitez,
Yeah.
and they were doing bad, dude. They were out of the league by like
Makes
10
sense. He
points.
couldn't even make America good.
Who?
Solari.
Oh, that's right. He was with America, right?
Yeah.
But they just focused on the Champions League, and then they won the Champions League that
Mhm.
year. So if I'm like I'm saying, like, it makes it nice to try to win all the trophies.
Mhm.
Like, if you could win,
Well,
a treble.
City is treble still alive.
are they still in the FA Cup?
I'm pretty sure.
I thought that was already set. Oh no, yeah, they're still
alive.
going. Yeah, they're
Treble
still going.
alive.
Well, if you could go for a trouble, like, it just boom, that'll put you in the books.
No,
You're
yeah,
set.
they're in the books, but that's just
But-
like it's
but
crazy. Like
if
the
you wanna
standard,
look-
we
yeah.
want to cement stuff now.
But if you want to look
like,
at an era,
Yeah.
an era, and you wanna say that, like, this Pep's era is coinciding with Klopp's era.
no, why?
No, but I'm saying,
No,
you
yeah, it
just
is,
have to
it
look
is.
at it.
Nah,
You have to
it
look
is,
at it.
it
You have
is,
to look
yeah.
at it that way, because that's what it
Yeah,
is.
Okay,
Like, Arsene
They
Wenger's
they
Arsene
cheated.
Wenger's always gonna be compared to
cheated, but it's okay.
Ferguson's. Oh,
No.
okay. They cheated, but they got the job. Are you taking their titles?
Uh-huh.
Are you taking, if they give them to you? Are you taking the titles?
No,
Okay.
All right. All right. I'm sorry.
But at least you can say, like, Liverpool, like, they won every title
yeah,
that there is to win, right? They might have not won it like,
in the same year.
yeah, simultaneously,
Mm-hmm.
but at least they won it in like a short period of time, and they made it to multiple finals, and they were there.
Yeah.
The only thing that's keeping these guys, I don't think they won an FA Cup, right? City.
Yeah.
But I can't remember, but yeah, okay. I don't know. But Community Shield they haven't won. Well, who cares?
No,
About
they did.
they did.
Yeah.
They did. Which one is the one I'm thinking about that they haven't won?
No, maybe FA.
No, there's one that they haven't won.
No, because the Caribou they won like 5 times already. They like 3-peated the Caribou. I think
Oh,
it's
okay.
FA then.
Is it FA?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I think it's the FA, because
Yeah.
I know Arsenal's won it recently. You guys have won
We're
it.
still defending champ.
Manchester United has won it.
Yeah.
I don't think they've won it.
FA maybe not. Yeah.
I don't think they've won it.
No, but
But who cares
yeah,
about
yeah,
the FA
yeah,
Cup?
no,
Who
they
cares?
don't.
If you put this Champions League on your resume,
That's it.
like, okay, like, now you could say, like, we're still gonna look back in 20 years and be like, that City team was insane.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's better to look back and say, like, that City team, they won a Champions League. Now you could say, now if they win the Champions League this year,
Yeah.
we could have that conversation. Like, okay,
No, don't weed me in this, bro. You could have that conversation. Yeah.
well, what I'm
That's-
saying, like,
I
you
can
can have a
it.
conversation.
Yeah.
You can have a conversation where it's, okay, the 22-23 City team against whomever, right?
Yeah. No.
Like, you
Nah,
name-
they're right there, bro.
pick your poison, but
Yeah.
they need it. They need it.
They have to.
Because it's one thing to just win. Because if you just win the Champions League, but you don't win your league, or even like the league cup, like a FA or whatever,
Yeah.
in a certain period, that also kind of, like, people don't remember you fondly. Like, people don't remember the Liverpool team that won against Milan.
Yeah.
In terms of, like, the great teams.
No. Yeah. Yeah.
Even though you guys made 2 Champions League finals,
No. Yeah.
you
they're just
guys weren't winning other titles.
not a dynasty, just a one-time thing. You know.
Right, but if you win, like the Liverpool team now, that they won
They
every
needed one
title,
more
they didn't win it simultaneously, but in a given period, they won everything, and they were always competing at the top. Now they're remembered as, like, okay,
One of the big boys.
Klopp's Liverpool versus Pep's Barcelona, versus Carlos AC Milan type thing.
Yeah.
Not even Carlos. I'm thinking about from the late '80s. Well, Carlo was on that team,
Yeah,
but he
no,
wasn't.
yeah,
He
was
wasn't
still,
coaching.
yeah.
it. But
Yeah.
those teams, like, you want to win them all. So that's what I'm saying. Like, if they win the Champions League, like, they need it to at least be remembered.
That's
Because
all-
I wanna, like, selfishly, not because of Klopp. I'm not because of Klopp, not because of Pep,
yeah.
but selfishly, like, I want to be able to put into context what this Manchester City team has been.
Yeah.
Besides just like, oh, it was a team that was always bottling it.
Okay, then I want LeBron to win the NBA Finals.
For what though?
Nah, huh?
For what?
It's man, dude.
Like what does it mean? Besides, does it just because you want to see LeBron win because he's your guy, or you want to see it too for like certain
just because like
conversations?
Dude, I seen him hit rock bottom this year. That 2-10 was like ugly, bro. And it would just kind of be good. Like as far as just like I don't know, like dude, a 0.03% chance. Like yeah, obviously you're playing with house money, but because honestly, bro, if the Warriors win again. Dude, that's gonna that team right there just jumps up right there, just
That'd be crazy if
skyrockets, dude.
But like in terms of like LeBron winning it,
yeah,
are you gonna be like, okay, now?
Nah, I don't care about that. Like, dude, you know me.
You don't care about
I'm
that.
done. I'm already at the point where I'm done. Like, I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm happy where
fair enough.
what we accomplished.
He has a seat at the table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, all right, Pep has a seat at the table. I'll be an adult. We'll end it with that because it makes me uncomfortable just even talking about it. Nah, but that Real Madrid versus City, bro. That 2-game series.
That's
That's what we want to see, bro. That's what like us soccer fans. As much as it hurts, because like you got your rival, I got my rival, but the fan in me is like, all right, let's do it. You know.
That's crazy. Because who are you gonna be rooting for then?
No, that's worse than Sophie's choice. So I choose myself. I choose myself in that one.
I was gonna say because at least I could get away with just saying like, nah, I definitely don't want to see Madrid win.
No, that's me right there. That I have no choice. But you see, I'm being a great fan.
All right, respect.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna end it. Not bad, dude. We did 2:35. Kind of flew by a little bit, no?
Are you keeping track of time?
No, I was just saying right there. I'm saying it shows it.
You're bringing my insecurities, dude. I'm hitting past the minute and I feel good. Now I gotta go back to like.
We did 2:35, boys. Let's go. All right, good show. It's a little bit everywhere as far as soccer and basketball, but we're two-way athletes.
Yes,
or
sir.
Two-way minds, sport minds.
Yes, sir.
Good episode. Thanks for coming on.
Anytime, bro. Anytime.
All right, Michelangelo. Till next time, my guy.
Alrighty.